Okay. Welcome everybody. If
Hey,
you're
what's
watching
going
right
on?
now, yeah, Chuck, Wonk Daddy, Team Turbo Blaze. We've got Spence, the legend, the duck,
The
the
duck,
goat,
Betty.
all the
Ducking the
animals.
duck.
That's right. You got Chuck and the duck on one of our other Sunday night webcam events. Currently round one. We actually have a Team Turbo Blaze matchup. Uh, so we have colorless Salad, her Harambe colorless going against Justice and his Turbo Dark. So currently in the midst of that game. Not too far into it. Spence, if you want to catch everyone up on what's
Yeah.
happened so far.
So we had a quick fan rotom, which is what the Harambe deck is looking to do. The idea of this deck is to get your guys out, take two prizes with the fan rotom, recur it if you have to, um, and then take two prizes with the Cramorant and fit in two other prizes throughout the game. With some of your attackers like Snorlax. Um, this deck also can swing with the Pelipper, the Dubwool, we play the Greedent that hit the huge numbers. A lot of technology in this list. Um, kind of give
Yeah.
you a little bit of a rundown of it. It's very similar to the Trevor Redding list that you guys seen at the Full Grip 1K. It's got the Dubwool and the Pelipper, so you're gutsing and tutoring supporters from the deck or discard um, whenever you want to. Um, you know, Ghoul's favorite thing to do with this deck is just, get in the middle of the game and then just spam hex against your opponent and sweep with Cramorant. It's super strong. So wanting to see how Dark can handle with that kind of speed of the game in today's meta.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I think we're in a better spot than I expected. So
100%.
after that Fan Rotom KO, uh, Justice was able to take a return KO on the Fan Rotom, and then unfortunately Salad, she kind of got stuck with a wide bench without many cards and not have the draw engine set up. And Justice had a very timely Avery to clean up some of the bench, which is what you're seeing now. And now Dark is taking that next KO and is moving forward. Unfortunately, that does make Cram live, and now we're going to see the power of
Correct.
the Hops Cramorant.
Yeah, we do have the Hiding Dark on the Ghost Lord now, one
Mm-hmm.
energy on the Zorak as well. Um, in a pretty decent spot, I think,
Mm-hmm.
for Dark.
Yeah, Leopard drawing cards. Yeah, we're
Right.
we're in a we're in a not terrible spot for sure.
And just a return from Sal. She must not have had much going on, so yeah, without that draw engine, it's super tough right now. We've seen she wasn't able to get the Orangaroo out on turn one or get the barrel evolved.
Yeah. And for those who haven't played with it before or seen it, it's been quite the combination in colorless now for since really the cards have been printed. But Squova being able to reset your hand with Nestash paired with the power of either a Beaverell to draw five or a Rangaroo to draw three with their respective abilities is just insanely powerful in GLC, just to consistently churn through your deck. But of course, you see if you don't have that set up, it's very difficult. And yeah, I think Salad's actually in a rough spot. She's going to have to get back into this game somehow. Hopefully, hit a draw supporter to find a way to take this board state back because Justice has breathing room, and that's not good.
Correct, yeah. Um, what is that Zorak? That's the Zorak that jumps to the active at any time. What does his attack do? Mind Jack is like a copycat, right?
I don't know if that's the Mind
No,
Jacket.
no,
That one looks like
that's
it
the
has two
one
different
for.
attacks.
Yeah, it's the one that does damage for the bench Pokemon, each bench Pokemon on your opponent's side. If it's the one that is the one that jumps to
The
the active.
OG.
Yeah.
It,
Yeah, it's
it's
the
not
OG
the
one.
it's not the Mind Jack one though. I'm looking. It has two attacks from what I'm seeing. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Do a little R&D here.
And while you do that, I'm gonna look kind of at the other tables. Looks like we got Crits playing tonight. Crits is playing against Mickey right now, and Georgie's up in here playing against Danger. We got Lee playing against a Natalie. Uh, Spooky's out tonight. We got Count and Venom both here, and Evan and Robbie. So we have two Turbo Blaze matchups in round one.
Oh wow, yeah, goodness.
Yeah,
The
so
team
Ghoul's
kills are
telling
real.
us in chat that is the copycat Zoroark, it looks like.
Yeah, it's the copycat. Yeah, it has nasty plot as attack and then
Yep.
foul play.
Yep.
So that's
You're right.
perfect. For 2 energy, right? Copycats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's perfect. I think Justice is in a good spot. More energy committed there, and then kind of make some other things happen with the Guzzlord throughout. Beast Ring is for 2 and 3 prizes, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, so if he can get an energy here onto the Zoroark, Beast Ring next turn, I think we're in a great spot. We got the TM Evolution and what was that, Nespo?
And some quick results coming in here, guys, from the team. Lee does take down Natalie in the first round, so Lee already on the board for the Turbo Blaze squad at 1-0, playing Drago Box tonight.
We can run back to back Drago Box wins, right?
Cool.
Sometimes boxers just do boxing things, you know?
Oh, we got the Hoopa attack too. That's devastating.
Okay, so he's gonna keep the kind of like that, right? Because then you could even just like get the Beast Ring here next turn and an attachment on your Zoroark, and still like just have that Guzzlord ready to go.
I agree. Like
That's
you,
really good.
the dark deck definitely wants to make sure that it can maximize how many prizes it can take with Hoopa. Otherwise,
I agree.
the deck really struggles. Again, you lose one of your attackers early. So I think this is really smart because if he leads back with the Cram, then Zoroark's there to just take the return KO.
Thanks.
Meanwhile, that Guzzlord is just creeping in the back too, ready to snack.
Yeah, he is with the hide and dark energy.
Let me think. Let's pull up this list. I would think that
I think
he's
it's more of a
on.
standard dark than a turbo dark, I would call it, in today's economy. But
Yeah, I mean it's playing a turbo energy.
this is true.
Yeah, but he is. I was looking to make sure as a guess. We are on the DTE and the counter energy as another way to try to cheat, and of course we have dark patch. So yeah, he theoretically that Guzzlord can attack next turn or the turn after, which is pretty scary to be in this situation. You want to have 2 or 3 prizes ahead on dark when they're in that type of position. So
100%. So we got the Cram again.
oh, it's almost like he planned it. Asked how many prize cards Salad had.
You know what time it is? The teammates, that's huge. I think you still hold that, right? Because you come up with the Zoroark.
Yeah, I would think so.
Cool. At the same time, though, no double down. Salad, she doesn't have the double down, so you're not too worried about Gust. It can happen. Like that would really suck, right? Like if he hits the B string here, and then does end up attacking with the Zoroark, keeping the Guzzlord just for an easy 2 on the Snorlax.
I actually like that a lot though, because looking at the board, what is Salad going to return with that would not just get checkmated by the Zoroark?
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I think if he has the ability to play it, yeah, I think that's the time to do it. So I would imagine get a DTE and a dark patch here or B string. Yep.
Yeah, I imagine Beast Ring was definitely going to be one of the cards selected off of that teammates.
For sure.
Especially after we saw the Super Rod last turn. Like, that's usually where a weird spot that Dark falls into. Like, you start losing your energies quickly, and then you have this Beast Ring turn, but then you have next to no energy in the deck. So finding the Super Rod last turn, being able to recycle some energies back into the deck, definitely made that Beast Ring huge. Yep.
For sure.
Okay, we got the Weavile down. Beast Ring. Not Weavile, but Sneasel. Just one.
Yeah. beast ring for 1.
So putting up her protection barrier.
Yeah, that's it. I love yeah, those extra trainer plays that make a difference.
Uh-huh. But she's over there saying a prayer to Jesus Christ right now.
Oh my gosh.
Sheesh,
We have too much fun with these things. I love it.
for sure.
Hey, we got the Sin. Is that a double supporter play?
No, trade.
Trade. I apologize.
Discarded.
Yeah,
you draw
trade
2. Yeah, you're good.
discarding. Yep.
Okay.
All right. You're going to take the
Mind Jack
knockout. Or
Foul play.
Foul play.
Foul play.
Sorry. Yeah. Foul
Yeah.
play. We keep saying it wrong.
Yeah, the Mind Jack's the one based on the what they have on the bench.
Mhm.
That's the other. Funny enough, in the dark deck that I have built for my gauntlet of decks, that's the one I think it's still in there because I don't think I've touched dark since. I don't think I've touched the standard dark since the ban. No, that's not true. I did. I tried a Arbok deck for a bit. The Arbok Crobat spread.
Mm-hmm. The E-Wiki.
The E-Wiki special. That deck does slap. It's pretty fun.
Uh-huh.
This is not great, guys. Winona tells me that Salad is probably not launching an attack this turn. Unless we
draw into the double
energy for the Greedent. Yeah. I mean, that's like it.
Or the Snorlax.
No, you can DT. Choice band's not down, right?
No, I don't think so. You're right.
Yeah, so DTE choice band's still an option.
Yep.
Not great though.
Yeah.
Because the Snorlax will just be wide open to Banquet. I think honestly that's the real problem here is that whatever you follow up with, unless it's like you have to make sure it can't die to
Red Banquet.
Banquet, yeah, and
Yep.
even a DTE, the Snorlax will get KO'd.
Yep.
That's unfortunate.
Yep.
Those both fail. It's good to get that shuffle because worst case, right? Well, no, because you're filling the 5 here. You say you could hit the double turbo and the Greedent. But
Yeah, I think they did the monkey first. So
yes, it's just be true.
yeah, so they still have the beaver.
And while they're in the middle of their plays here, guys, we do want to take a minute to recognize our sponsors over at Collectors Connection. You can visit their website at collectorsconnectionduluth.com to check out their schedule of events for their weeknight events for all of their TCGs that they run. And we're very thankful to have them on board for this stream and definitely the foreseeing future. I know that we've got a little bit of an announcement that we'll make a little bit later on in the stream tonight. So, thanks to everyone who came out tonight, and thank you to our sponsor, Collectors Connection, for the partnership.
Heck yeah. Great group of people over there.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Andrew and I were talking on this Wednesday when I was out there. Just awesome to have people that see the vision that you have and that we have, right? Amazing, blessed. Can't think of any other words for it.
Yeah, it's awesome the things that you can do when someone believes in you, right?
Mm-hmm. And you believe in yourself.
True. You got to do that too. That's the only way to get others to believe in you, right?
I don't hate this play from Salad, guys. In the moment, especially, you're definitely gonna have to push something with a lot of HP, and if you know you're gonna be passing anyway, the foul play can't copy the attack unless it was used on the previous turn.
Yes.
So.
This is like their only route to make sure, right? Like she doesn't have really option to attack, and you just lose to anything if Guzzlord can Banquet. So yeah, this was a really smart play to just stall for a turn. That might be the breathing room that she needs to get back into the game for sure.
And then too, because if Justice doesn't do any meaningful damage this turn, right? I mean, unless it has to be through the Guzzlord, which I imagine that it won't, unless it's with a Gust KO. But you would think if Justice had access to Gust by this point, we'd have seen it slam down for game. So, you know, we're looking at a world where Salad's going to have a lot more outs next turn to, again, be able to survive a Guzzlord the following turn. You know, a Crispin, a double turbo energy. This Snorlax is going to be hitting for big damage coming quickly. So, this is like a big crux turn, a couple of big crux turns for the game.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
With about 17 and a half minutes left on the clock, too, from what I'm seeing. I know I started just a little bit late. Let me check the official. Yeah, about 17 minutes left on the clock.
I'm going to see a whole game here for sure.
Yeah.
And Marnie, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, and a lot of this too comes down to how much that ban actually impacted Dark as collateral, right? Because the ban really was there to affect Colorless for how powerful it had become with the Hops package, but the Dark package really suffers. You know, not having that consistency to hit off the Beast Ring and then have DCE or Twin. The game may very well be over already, but
Yeah.
we're seeing that now.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think we've seen the effect of that in this game, like from the colorless side, right? I'm not saying she would have been able to make some things happen, but the ability to the 2-for-1 energy drops is really huge. For a deck, you know, I mean Crispin's the only energy acceleration in our style of a list. But I guess the turbo colorless decks were already playing all the basic energy and TM energized shenanigans.
So he just took a KO with the Zoroark. Maybe, yeah, it's not a copy from the last attack. It is actually just a copycat.
Straight copy. Yeah.
Yeah. So because it's just a direct copycat. Yeah.
Wow.
It still, I think, is the best line Salad has because she loses outright to Guzzlord if she does anything else.
Right.
So.
And now she has Raihan available.
Yeah, but it looks like Arven's being played here.
Okay.
I don't see much of a world where Arven gets you out of this jam.
She could be holding that. She does have the reset the draw engine, so she can get the hops ban and question mark something else. No, okay, could be prize.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is may not be available. We haven't seen it all game, and there were several times where it could have been useful. So that would make sense.
Yeah, and even like Chucky had pointed out before, even if they do go the route of the hops band with the Snorlax kind of hit, then it just dies to Guzzlord next turn. It also ironically dies to a copycat, a foul play from this Zoroark. So
yeah,
wouldn't be great.
I mean, if you're gonna lose to Guzzlord's Red Banquet, the best way to lose to it is for it to only still take one prize, right?
Right.
It's better than them cheating out the race. Just situation was kind of rough from the start there, not having the draw engine established early. I don't know how much of that plays into just over benching a little, but at the same time, maybe she had a different plan for how she would see the cards, and sometimes if someone disrupts your hand, then it goes the wrong way, and then you're just at the mercy of the Squovit top deck, right?
Sure.
Just how it goes. Been there plenty of times.
Level ball.
Did they?
Shuffled before.
Yeah. And that's what they're. I think that's what they're doing now.
That's what
They play
they're
the
doing.
level
Yeah, they're
ball.
correcting it.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Yeah, just those minor sequencing things, but
Happens.
It does. Yeah.
And with 14 minutes left ish on the clock, I do want to also point out we got the whole team almost to work tonight, guys. There are 5 of the Turbo Blaze guys playing, 3 of us casting. It is a Turbo Blaze build kind of event. Yeah, yep. Seagulls in the chat on the YouTube side. Definitely let us know that we hadn't started the stream officially, so.
Whoopsie.
Uh-oh.
That's all right. We caught y'all up, and we're here now.
Yeah. Round 1 still, so definitely early.
And gladly so, because we were not so believeful in the dark
deck. Yeah.
Yeah, and look at it now.
Are we about to see what are we doing here? We're gonna see a
Paid retreat.
paid retreat. Did they flip double heads?
He's doing it now. He's got to flip one, right? Or no, he's got to
No,
flip
I gotta
two.
flip double heads. Yeah.
Yeah, so Justice is still asleep. So
Yeah. He would be going for Mountain Munch Ghoulies if this kind of
Hey, did
worked.
you
Yeah,
flip
that's kind of
your
what I was
for
thinking.
sleep, Justice?
Well, it looks like that's what they're going back to right now. Because he's got the Zoroark back in the active with the second energy on it, kicked for sleep. So, I'm not sure.
yeah, looked like he was just not realizing or misremembering what all he could do during sleep. And those things happen when you're not used to it. So now we see the DTE attached.
Phew.
It's more or less kind of wrapping up there. The only thing now is to get out of the
Out of
active.
the active, yeah. That's the problem at this point.
Yeah. I mean, it's a big ask for Salad. She's going to need to have a way to deal with the Guzzlord.
Yeah, it's got to be
But
a
also-
Gust KO on the Guzzlord for sure. But then, like
Right,
you
but then-
said, yeah.
Well, you got to also have something that will attack that won't die
there's
to
Birdkeeper.
itself.
Birdkeeper off the
Yeah,
Poke
the
Gear. That
Birdkeeper
just
ends
wraps it for sure.
Yep. And that's our game.
All right, let's hop over to table 8 where we've got Robbie and Evan still on the board. Let's see what those guys are going through at this point.
I think it was Milo Pump and Lightning, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm. I wonder. First thing I'm looking for is Manaphy down. Manaphy's down.
All right, let's get that off the screen.
Now, something you see in this deck that's not conventional is there's a Chien-Pao in the active. If for those watching, there's an additional twist to this event. We're playing an event with a bounty, so whoever
yeah.
finishes the best in this tournament with a cat Pokemon will also get an additional prize. So Evan decided to play Chien-Pao as a way to qualify for that prize as well. So
Yeah, I
that's what
love
we're
that.
seeing there.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I do too. It's a very, very good call.
Yeah, the uniqueness of the bounty tournaments has always been super cool. I know we did one like where you had when Mickey was doing them, he put up multiple bounties at one time, and just super unique to see people's ideas with deck building and what they can come up with. Right. Let's talk about this Chien-Pao. What's it do? From Surging Sparks.
It's my Silver Series Chien-Pao. What's it do?
Surging Spark pre-release is loading for me. I think this is the one that for 1 energy it accelerates 2 from the discard.
Yep.
And then for 2 energies it does something else.
Yeah, Eric, 2 colorless, 2 water, 1 colorless, 130.
I believe so.
Yeah, that's for sure the one that Leah and I mess around with in Silver Series.
I'll be back in just a moment.
Oh, you're good, Chucky. All right, and while these players have finished up, I'll take us to the pairing screen where we can see some of the results that have been done so far. So Salad takes the loss in round 1. We probably will move off of them. We'll take a look and see what the matchups end up being.
Crits beat Mickey.
Crits did beat Mickey.
No Lee won. Spooky went down round 1. Count and Venom are still playing. iPod Shark won his round 1. He's playing water. Plays a Quagsire build with the Palooza. Super unique.
Evan did take down the
Ooh,
Lightning
Andre
matchup
Costello's
too.
here
Yeah,
tonight.
Costello's in the house. I did see that too.
Playing metal. Cool. With the
So what do you think,
Berserker.
Spence? We gonna stick with Justice for a little bit, or I mean, obviously, if we get a Turbo Blaze matchup, we'll bounce around. But
Yeah, agreed. Be cool to see if Dark can sweep it.
let's do this for right now. Then we'll just turn off the name for the moment, and we'll come back to it whenever we decide who we're going to put up, guys.
Okay.
Let's see.
You want to hold down the fort and give me take this real quick second for me to take a potty break?
Yeah,
Is
that's
that okay?
cool. Yeah, that's
All right,
cool. For sure,
Thank
for
you.
sure. Let's see kind of what we're looking at timer-wise. Got not much longer left in the round. We can scroll up here and take a look.
I'm back. Just talking to everybody about what's going on.
Yeah, about 7 minutes left in the round currently. All right, Chucky's back with us now, too. Chucky Spence stepped away, ran to the restroom for just a minute.
Yeah, looks like we've got one more match going on between Venom and Count. I wonder what they're playing tonight. So Venom's playing Fire. That's not surprising. Venom is a Fire player at heart for sure.
Chucky, can you do me a
Count
favor? Turn your camera sideways, maybe.
sideways, or
Oh, I mean,
tell
if
me
it's
how.
been the same, if it's been the same way all night, then it's fine. I don't know.
No, it has been.
Okay.
Yeah, did it just like change orientation or something?
Yeah, but it could be where Spencer's just gone, so no biggie.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, Grunky, we
Okay.
can get that Evan Wiki Dark spread list for sure out to you, bro. Just hop over into our Discord channel. Links in the description of the YouTube. I'll throw it in the description of this live later on, but can't really go editing it right this second.
I think it's got its own thread. I overheard as I was walking up looking for the Rocket spread list.
Yeah.
It's got its own thread over on our channel.
Yep.
Yeah. Very good.
Yeah,
I
Discord
approved too.
channel.
Had a lot of fun playing the deck. It's a blast.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Tell you what, we can actually, well, do that. All right, so about a little bit less than 6 minutes left in the round. A lot of Turbo Blaze wins so far. No new pairings haven't went up just yet. So
yeah, we just have that last match to finish up. I'm actually gonna jump over just for a moment and just check to see where things are at, because it may very well look like it's
I
going
can
to be
let
a
you
draw.
know. Fire's at 4, Metals is at 3.
Okay,
Five
I
minutes
see. Yeah,
remaining.
you're in there. Okay,
Mhm.
so yeah, that might be a game that ends up in a draw. We'll have to wait it out. I'll have to do my judge thing and jump in and let everybody know time. I think the big thing, it's interesting. I'm curious. It's something to talk about now. Like, what do you guys think about the change to the time rules now? So now we used to have 3 turns, and now we only have 1. I feel like that's really changed a lot, especially in our webcam events.
yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
I
Spence.
agree. I think it's tough, in a meta where you can see some crazy control stuff. You can see a lot of super unique things in a singleton format. Gym leader challenge. It can changes up your pace of play. Changes up. You need to be seeing your routes. Because you're not going to have that extra time. Also makes it to where you kind of not are forced to, but you kind of have to be a little bit more critical of your opponent and their pace of play as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've already very much seen a difference in some players where, and it is what it is. Just it's always been a part of the game, but now even more so. Someone intentionally manipulating those last few moments to then pass with just literal seconds left, so that their opponent has to be turn 0, so they get the opportunity. And doing that in a way where they're caught off guard is really unfortunate, because that player may not realize they literally just have this turn to figure out how to win, and if they can't, then the best they can do is a draw, right?
Right.
So yeah, I think it's one of those things, like, they made the change not for our format, but we're collateral, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, unfortunate.
100%. This fire deck is different. It's a burn deck. Got the new Mag Mortar out here. He's got the Magby. the Scent of Scorch, the Mag Cargo that burns. Yeah, the newer one.
Yeah, I think there's one that they're playing the is it the Scent of Scorch that says whenever they're burned they can't flip to get out of it, they stay burned. Is that right? Yeah. They shared this list with me. We were talking, trying to figure out what qualifies as a cat. There's I had a lot of people, and that's why I love these bounties, running these events. Just the number of things people will ask you. It's like, hey, does this work? Does this work as a dog? Does this work as a cat? I really enjoy things like that. It was a good conversation to have. But yeah, he had mentioned the burn deck, and it is really neat. You can really put some certain decks in a real pinch just by doing almost 200 damage just through burn effects.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, shutting off Raihans, teammates.
And then meanwhile, it looks like Count's just on a more traditional metal list. So we're playing the Berserker. Everybody's getting their cat in.
This is Count's control list.
Is this their control list? Okay.
This is not a traditional list. We have some gameplay footage of me playing against this deck. I can't remember what was I on. I was on Curse Kiss that matchup, I believe. Against I think it's Savior something. I don't remember what it calls the deck.
Savior Machine, Savior something,
yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah, see now, yeah, we're running Handiwork, Plumeria. Yeah, we're
look at that. Look at that Berserker, bro.
Stealthy Claws. Oh my goodness, that's just diabolical. That's rude.
I've seen some all tails.
Flip 3 coins. If any of them are heads, your opponent reveals their hand. Then for each heads, discard a trainer card from their hand. So, I mean, yeah, you can just run so many different effects to limit them to so many cards and just rip their hand apart. I mean, you can't play the game if you don't have cards.
Yeah,
that is rude.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, we're also now in that spot where we're seeing the downfall of playing decks like that. And unfortunately, I think control decks are the ones that get punished the most by the rule change.
By the time, yeah, I agree. Yeah, I do agree.
And I think that's quite unfortunate because you can be the fastest control player, but you can only control the pace of a game so much, and that's what's tough. But I got to run over and do my duty here. Be right back.
Okay. Yeah, we had a sad time with that one, so it'll be a tie.
Yep.
It's our only tie of the night, though.
I was trying to get the timer on the screen, but I cannot seem to get it to want to appear. I'll fix it in between this round and the next round. No biggie. It's on the tabletop, so.
What's Crit's playing? Zach Robinson. Crit's is playing colorless. Looking at Ursaluna.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Makes sense, huh? They like control lists, right?
Mm-hmm. It's a fun one.
So maybe we will be fortunate enough to see a 1-0 Blazer matchup. 3 of them winning in the first round, and the only 2 that didn't win lost to Turbo Blazers. So a little bit of team killing there going on. But
that's all right.
We're going to get pairings up now, so be able to jump to the next round.
Right. Let's see where we're headed. Looking at
it. Stella and Justice on table 1.
Yep. Sounds good.
Okay. Yep. We'll go there.
We good with that? Or do we have a
I'm good with that. I'm good. I'm good there. I don't see a
Shark. Lee's got Venom.
Yeah, I don't think any of the guys got paired into each other this round, so I'm good with that.
Yeah, it looks like we got paired down. He got paired down into one of the draws. Yep.
That's cool. So let's check this out. Costella playing the metal list tonight against, we saw Justice's Darkness list. Darkness may struggle with the damage cap, but
Now, this looks more like the medalist that I've seen before. I'll make
Mhm.
sure that, yeah, this is, yeah, I feel confident saying that this one. That control list does look interesting, but I know we talked before about the downfalls of control lists. It just is what it is. But
Sure.
metal versus dark. Those are two types we don't typically see
Mm-mm.
undefeated, right? It's gonna be good to see.
Yeah,
Castell, of course, being the player they are, I'm excited to see them play.
yeah.
I wonder
And to be fair, Castella got the bye round one,
Yeah.
so he got that lucky bye, and
Yep.
then didn't get down
okay,
paired, which is awesome for them.
for sure,
And
for sure.
but yeah, metal is Castella's bread and butter. I mean, I believe before Hitmon's, Castella was known as the metal guy. Um, uh, he, I believe he played the Magnazone for a little while before the Methane came out.
Hmm.
Um, I could be incorrect there, but yeah, super excited to see him showcase his list. He's got the Metang that is accelerating energies into play. The top four, look at your top four, and any metal energies, attach them wherever you want. He plays the Metagross with the top entry. If you draw into it at the beginning of your turn, put it right onto your bench and draw 3 more cards. Playing the Archaladon, as everyone is loving and playing as well, and pretty much every metal deck nowadays. The Reverum to draw, Zamazenta as your Retaliator. It's also playing the Zacian and Dialga. It's 2 other basic attackers to get in the paint and take some knockouts. And Castella, abiding by the cat clause, is playing the Glaring Berserker to boost some damage.
Yeah, I'm trying to not lose all my respect for having Metagross in this deck and not having switching cups. It's the way
He's
I
got the
like to play
Mallow.
it.
He's got the Mallow and the Cypher Maniac. But I
Okay,
agree.
fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, we've that's he's redeemed a little there. Yeah, because you can set up in a way and get it that way. But yeah, that Metagross is great. There's something really cool about flipping that over and hitting,
Castella
right?
real quick. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna shoot Castella a message. I don't know
Yeah,
if
for
he's
sure, for sure. I understand that. I wondered if they just didn't realize that the new round went up after having a bye. Sometimes that happens with players.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, they may not realize.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I feel like metal is just one of those types that's still waiting on something to really help put it over the edge too. I feel like a lot of the
Right.
other types are getting a huge boost with the upcoming cards coming from Mega Evolutions, but I think we're still waiting to see another card to really set that type over the edge. But it may not take too much. There's still some really solid attackers. They just need. I think I don't know if it's just another support mon to help push the needle in their direction. Not that I play a ton of metal or anything, so I don't even know what I'm talking about necessarily. But
Yeah, he tried shooting him a call. He didn't answer. Sent him a message. There he is.
yeah, it looks like they're talking through. There's some travel and stuff he's talking about. But yeah, just wait. Let's see. What other matchups we have going on while we're waiting them to set up?
Yeah, we can move around a little bit. Well, here they come. Here comes
Yeah.
Castell into the table now.
Yeah. Looks like they're getting set up. I'm just gonna kind of just take a peek at with everyone what they're playing and stuff, kind of seeing what we're seeing.
All right, here we go. Cool. Well, maybe not. Discord tournaments are a little bit difficult, guys. Bear with us, especially with
Yep.
Castella. Castella's halfway around the world, so
Sometimes these things happen.
Yeah, I think it's like super, super early where he's at right now.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So it looks like we got on table 2, we've got fire and water going at it. Um, then we've got another water facing grass. Actually, Evan's playing against grass with the Milo pump. And then let's see what our next round. We have dark. Oh, we have another dark deck. Okay. Going against colorless. So those are our undefeateds, and then of course Lee is taking on fire with his Dragon Box deck.
Two darkness decks in the room tonight. Almost like we're badge hunting or something, huh?
Yeah.
There must be.
Well, it's probably the cat Pokemon, right?
It's the cat.
Just like a
It's the cat
chance.
claws.
Yeah. A chance to
The
get.
kitty claws.
Yeah, for sure.
I
It's
respect
funny.
it, especially because the prize is the new SIR Purloin that is also the optimal Purloin. I mean, like,
Yeah.
how could you not, right?
Uh-huh. Hey,
Add it to the collection.
this is the only thing I've got to say about that. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun.
Mhm. That's a 2 energy KO for that bad boy.
Uh-huh.
Eyes
One energy.
like a doll's eyes. It's too funny that you made the Jaws reference and I'm wearing the Jaws carp shirt.
Duck
Chuck and duck at it again. Let's
and
go.
duck at it again. Dun, dun.
Too funny. Yeah, it looks like they're still just getting set up. But yeah, interested to see how the matchup goes.
Yeah, I just popped over to Lee's match. Looks like they're both popping off, setting up.
Yeah, I'm interested how that would pair into that burn deck. I mean,
Yeah, it can get kind of weird, right?
yeah, exactly. He gets something like really beefy in the active that you can't just one shot and then you're burning, just taking a lot of damage all of a sudden. I can see that being problematic. And you also have the what is the Oricorio that has the attack that burns and confuses, so that gets awkward too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes you burn energies and resources.
Hmm.
Okay.
Oh no! Unfortunately, looking like Dark's having to take a couple mulligans here.
Never any good. He's got 3. Holy moly.
Yeah, happens sometimes.
It does. This is GLC, a singleton format with only one of every card in your deck. You can play your favorite Pokemon, but only one of them.
Yeah, maybe meta, decision making. None of that matters. The game's 60% shuffling.
Mm-hmm.
You shuffle the right 7.
You ain't lying. Uh-huh. No.
Oh no! Please.
Okay, I think you have on this one.
Yeah, looks like we have a start, and it's
Cool.
not going to be a catastrophe, which is good. What's more interesting is looking at the spread now, realizing that we have 0 colorless or colorless psychic decks in that are undefeated. There were only 2 in the whole tournament. That's kind of surprising, but again, I guess there aren't that many cats in psychic.
This be true.
Only so many. I mean, Mewtwo is
Yeah,
cat-like.
sure.
Meowstic. Yeah, Meowstic's the actual cat. I think a lot of people would crutch on Mewtwo. That would be the one, but
Mm-hmm. And Mew.
and Mew. I guess that would be the others. You could play Mew. Well, I don't know how you can count that as a cat. It was a
You'd be
whimsy
crazy
cat.
if you weren't playing Meowstic. Meowstic
Meowstic's-
letting you on Evolution go get 2 supporters. You'd be crazy to not.
Yeah.
Card's really good. Yeah, I feel like it's a really easy change for the standard psychic list too, to go from Gallade to Meowstic, or just play both. Like, I mean, it's not a stretch to just play both.
Now I know a guy who tried to make this
Uh-huh.
weird variant of Curse Kiss, And what the deck kind of was looking to do is recycle the Meowstic as well as play the Banette, right? Because if you got the Meowstic and you can like tutor two supporters throughout the game, play the Surge, and then you got the Banette to go get cards like Will from your discard. And I don't know, maybe you can set up a turn with this wonderful Pokemon called Rabambe. It does 40 damage to the active, and then if the active Pokemon gets knocked out during your opponent's next turn, take 2 more prizes. And then you flip a Togekiss and take another prize.
So theoretically, you could blow up a
4.
Dusclops.
Yep, that's the thing. Is you blow up the Dusclops, hit the active, take 4 with the Will, and then blow up your Banette, get the Will back after a Surge. Like so, you Surge, Will, blow up your Dusknoir, get the Will back, attack, and take 6 prizes in the course of 1 turn. That was the whole thesis of my variant of Cursed Kiss at the beginning. But anyways. We've got an Archaludon start with the metal goggles getting dropped right off the bat, baby. Got an energy down. The baby bronze and the Beldum. Got everyone we need besides the balloon. Pretty good setup for Dark there. Justice with the Arvin. What are you guys looking for here?
Definitely probably a buddy popping angle to start setting up some of those littler Pokemon. It's kind of the best search to be able to search out both the Zorua and the
Purloin.
The Purloin. Lapart Jr. Yep.
Yeah, I agree. You gotta establish a way to stay in the game longer.
Yeah, that Guzzlord's got to be timed just right this game.
Yeah, like Costella having the Dura already in the active though is a little scary because we find Matang early enough and he can evolve. That's gonna get pretty nasty. That Archaludon does not play around.
He hits for 130, right?
Duraludon hits for 110.
Archaludon
hits for a lot more than that. Yep.
Yeah, Archaludon is a bunch, but I mean, you probably don't need it, right? You got looking at Spiritomb.
Right.
Right.
I mean, there's never a world he doesn't build Spite here.
Right.
Even without it, you still take the knocks.
And then even next turn, if Andre can get, well, you definitely don't want to swing into it for the Metal Sharpener. So you're definitely going to want to see it through to at least the second attack on the Duraludon, if not the Archaludon.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's the worst thing to even if you still get set up on the Archaludon because it's effectively setting at 210 with the goggles in play, and its ability allows, as long as metal energy's attached, all your metal Pokemon have free retreat. So, yeah.
Boston.
Yeah, so it's a deck that can get out of hand for sure. I had some experience playing Matang in Standard with the Dialga V-Star before it rotated. That was a very fun deck to just turbo into something that takes an extra turn. Very, very fun.
Facts. Okay. So we're just getting an ascension here. Cool.
Okay.
Not bad.
Not at all. Very, very good to keep his abilities up. Oh no, he just rips the escape rope. Has the answers already. That is unfortunate.
But we say it all the time. That's a resource used, okay? And so with this Weezing already being in play, that means that Justice is going to have the ability to stick later some non-ability turns as long as the Weezing can survive the onslaught that Costella puts out.
Yeah. We got a research for 7.
Research, yep.
So he's already, he's not in a bad spot. He's preparing to set up. McGarren's got a 1 retreat off. 2, 1.
Mm-hmm.
1. So that's not bad.
No, for sure. And as long as he's able to, like you said, survive that initial onslaught, if you Metal really relies on this energy acceleration to attack.
So
All the
this is
hitters
actually
need.
Varoom. It's not
Varoom.
Magirna. Yeah.
I was
I was
gonna
looking
say,
at the
yeah,
list.
Varoom's not even in the list. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
the
this is
Varoom. Oh, yeah, the Varoom's in the discard. Yeah,
no
but yeah,
Varoom's in the Mm-hmm.
yeah, Zacian's in the active, right?
Zacian. Okay, my bad. There we go.
Yeah. Zacian's in the active. Varoom's in the discard pile. He
All right.
pitched off of the professor's letter or research. So, uh, so yeah, that's the biggest thing with Metal, and we were talking before about why the deck just doesn't see as much play. Is that it's very um, fragile in terms of disrupting its abilities to set up energy, right? Like all your big attacks are 3 energy, so it's kind of awkward. You don't have a way to cheat energy otherwise. So really needs to stick that Matang and Bronzong, and that Wheezing can become a problem, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is a very notably. So that's what threw me off with it. This Zacian is not the normal metal Zacian that we see played, or the Zamazenta that we're so very familiar with. This is a newer Zacian card. It's like it came out from
Paradox Rift.
Paradox Rift, yeah. So for 3 energy, 2 metal, and a colorless, it does 130.
I believe this is the one that was seen play in light metal.
Yeah, I think so, Spencer.
Good attacker. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 130 is kind of that magic number in GLC. We talk about that all the time. It's going to get most of your big, basic Pokemon out of the way.
Yep. And most stage 1s, honestly, like
Mhm.
you're just hitting
Sure.
you're hitting a lot of mons. 130s although we're seeing that power creep now, right? A lot more of these big basics are coming out with 140 and 150. So we'll eventually see that need will get pushed a little bit. But for now, 130 is the magic number for sure.
Yeah, all the new fighting guys, like the Terrakion, and if they're seeing Blood Moon, Ting Lu, the 140, 150s, man. I think that's the deck that pushes it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, big boys.
Mm-hmm. What a time. And then throw Okidogi in the mix.
Oh, yeah. I mean, as I heard a wise man once say, sometimes we just want to see big medium men slapping meat,
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yes.
so, yeah.
Wrestling
that's what I-
references.
That's right.
I love it. No Diddy.
Yeah, wrestling and Pokemon are just hand in hand, right? I mean, wrestling's just redneck anime. I mean, let's be honest.
I feel like I have met a lot of wrestling fans who also are Pokemon fans, so that does check out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Another ton of eWiki.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got another energy coming down on the Duraludon. Or no? I don't know. How does Dark deal with the Archaludon? Like,
I don't know how it deals with a lot of these big HP mons. That's kind of what I was thinking originally. Is like,
yeah, so like the problem you have too is like Zoroark's not even an out, right? Because Zoroark would normally give you a way to knock its own self out, but yeah, you're not knocking out Archaludon with its own attack.
mm-hmm.
right?
It's tough.
Yeah, that's rough. Yeah, that particular mon's going to be hard to play around. The
Here
Weezing's
comes
really
the
your only
turning
out.
off. Yeah.
Hey Chucky, I just got a message. You are needed on table 2, sir.
So, okay. Alrighty. Be back in just a moment, guys.
Sounds
Mhm.
good. While Chucky steps away, Spence and I will keep everyone up to the place. We've got Crystal Cave coming into play to heal off some of that poison damage that was placed this previous turn.
That's
And-
big.
Yeah, definitely. We're still looking at the Zamazenta in the the Zacian in the active. Don't know if there's any metal energy in the discard pile for it to be able to use its first attack to be able to accelerate any energy to the bench.
There is.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But we're seeing the Cypher Maniac here.
And I feel like you're probably
Go ahead.
looking for a way to get some of these evolutions into play. Definitely want to get the Matang, I would imagine. But it just kind of depends on what the rest of Costella's hand's looking like too. If he needs sort of a reset, or because we've not seen the evolution come down naturally, so probably doesn't have access to it immediately off.
Yeah, and he also wants to see Metagross on top of the deck next turn.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, because then Metagross can draw him into
the next
card. Exactly. Yeah, so I think that's pretty good identification, Spence, of what could be one of the top cards stacked, as long as it is in play.
He dropped one on the Duraludon and passed.
Yeah, he did hit for 30. No, he swung with that first attack on the Zacian. Yep. All right, so now back over to Justice. So Justice did limit the abilities the last turn, although... Okay, and so actually if... Okay, Spence, so if Costella did top deck the Metagross, it will not work. Right, exactly. So, not sure exactly if Costella realized that line, but he's a great player, so I would imagine definitely. Yeah.
But did Justice see it? Because Zacian's got 130, right?
Right.
So Hoopa does knock it out. But if he does that, then Metagross draws 3. So if you're Justice, what are you looking to do here? I lost you.
All right, there we go. We're back. So we're playing an open list. So I would imagine that for Justice, you probably have to read that Costella, the supporter that we saw played last turn was the code breaking, right? So is there another supporter in hand? Did it have to stack a follow-up supporter? I think that, honestly, I would just be fine with leaving this Weezing where it is. Yeah. If it were me. Because, if you go on the aggression, then...
And here's my counter thing, though, real quick. I don't mean to cut you off, but if he gets that Archaludon, you are not taking the lead in the prize race.
But Archaludon has to wait. It has to buffer turns between attacking, too. So...
Yeah. Building some spite. Trade away Mess Ball.
Okay, we're back.
Nice.
It's nice being needed. Yeah. Still don't know why I didn't get alerted, but yeah, one of the things. But thank you, Spence, for catching it.
Did they say something on the judge? No, I didn't know. Whatever.
Yeah, we can talk about it later. Yeah, no big deal to bring up on the on the chat, but everything's fixed. We got it squared away.
Yeah, so we've seen the Cypher Maniac stack the deck. Did not move so just Weezing again. Okay, but he's got no abilities. How did he pivot?
I'm not quite sure.
He attached the second energy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a problem. Taking out the wheezing was really his only way of like stop gapping things until he could maybe set up some attackers.
Mm-hmm. For
Yeah.
sure.
You got some updates, so it looks like Evan takes the win on table 3. I don't know if you guys
Nice.
saw that earlier.
Nice.
Yep,
No,
so
I
now
didn't see that
2-0.
quite yet.
Yeah, we got
Well,
Chim Pao Pump coming through, and then it looks like Zach Robinson took his win as well with colorless. So it looks like those are our next 2 moving that are undefeated.
Nice.
Cool.
Okay. All right.
So he's really in the tank trying to figure out how he gets around doing 210 damage, right? Which is a tall order for this deck,
Right.
unfortunately.
Right. Yeah, and if there were more abilities in play, then you could be swinging with the Weavile, but without,
Mhm.
Castella having put down the Metagross, the Metang, none of these ability-laden Pokemon are also on the board. There's no Zamazenta either yet, so not really looking at a place where Weavile's actually going to be doing a ton of damage either.
Yeah, the Weavile is at 50 per or 60 per?
50 per.
It's 50 per, right? So it would only be hitting for 70, which I mean,
Yeah.
With the metal goggles, right?
Right.
Right. 70 with including the metal goggles in that. So yeah, that's pretty brutal. Yeah, that won't get you too far.
Okay. Got a Versus Seeker. Is that a second energy on the Zoroark there? Is that the Zoroark on the bench? Man, I gotta make this a little bit bigger for me.
Yes, that is Zoroark. Zoroark has a second energy.
It doesn't do it, but he okay, the blower. Here we go. That's
I mean,
huge.
there is a world where you do.
He just needs the Dark Claw. There we go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, there we go. Well, that's fascinating. Yeah, Evan, Milo Pump can do creative things really quick, for sure. Evan said that's probably the fastest he's ever set up with whales. So,
yeah.
Makes sense why we saw a quick win from Evan.
Yeah, the turn 2 whale, I mean, it's just happens so often.
Yep, it is. It is pretty wild, and just how easily a game plan just folds by attacking for 210 with a 240 whale on turn 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty rough for others to handle.
I found something interesting almost reading your 3K synopsis on the last one and then comparing it to like Milo Pump Headspace. You wrote in there that a lot of the time with your traditional list, you were pushing these big monsters into the active that would take damage for you, be knocked out, by your opponent to then set your whale up. That was like your game plan going into the 3K and your winning game plan at that.
Mm-hmm.
The Milo Pump accelerates that strategy and says, okay, we're not going to throw up a ton of big monsters to eat up damage. Instead, you're going to get the whale immediately.
Yeah. No, for sure. I mean, again, like the traditional list can't consistently set up whale and set up your draw support and set up hydro. Like you can't set up everything without just having no hand. So you have to choose. And, maybe in like the perfect world, you get a turn 2 whale, but with nothing to back it up. But you're way more consistently getting turn 3 or turn 4. Which is fine, but when you can get it, like if you have a deck that can do it the way Milo Pump does, that's so much better. Yeah, and if you want to hear more about that, check it out on our channel. We just did Milo Pump for Dummies, which is a great dive into the deck and the strategy. Please check it out. It's a wonderful review of the deck and
It
how
is.
strong it is in the format.
Yeah, it is. And that's something you should expect to see coming from us a lot more in the future. These for dummies videos, deep deck dives
Yep.
into a lot of the archetypes and decks that we have, are very, very, enjoy playing. That we have built, tested, that we've picked up from others. Just looking to really put some information out there on all the decks that we see online and we believe in.
For sure, for sure.
We got Drago Box for Dummies up as well right now. It's a real good one.
And I think if we want to tease the next one, I'm pretty sure on the agenda for our next deep deck dive will be everyone's favorite Psychic deck, including the creator of the format, Andrew Mahone, Cursed Kiss. I know Spencer's looking really forward to that one. We'll probably have Spence, Lee, Robbie, one of our other really good Psychic players, and then maybe Ghoulies will hop in there to moderate, but definitely want to hear from the creators and really excited for that one personally to listen to it because I've been on these first couple and I'm really excited to sit back and listen to what the minds that created have to say.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that with the Milo pump
Yeah.
video. Yeah, just I sat in there for a little bit while you guys did it, and I said, you know what, I just want to watch this on the back end. Like I want to watch what they do with it on the end. And it was so cool. So cool to see some of the players, Chucky and Robbie, and get an intellectual look into how they see the game and how they view the game.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing of this. That there's so many layers and ways to play JLC, especially once you break a certain ceiling of thinking.
Mm-hmm.
And it's great to see, like again, like you said, just see those different perspectives and mindsets. Like there are things even in that deep dive that I'd heard that thinking, oh wow, actually, yeah, I can do that with this deck. Like it's stuff I'm still learning, and it's like, oh, that's fantastic, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Forever a student, right? We're never
Absolutely.
the master. We're always learning.
The abundance of suction. Like a sponge.
All right. So we're in the trading stages of this game. Justice able to take that big knockout on the Archaladon, and then Costello responds with a Dialga of his own, another HP modifying tool on this basic Pokemon. So this Dialga is going to have 40 extra HP with the Fighting Fury belt, bringing it to Dialga's a 130 base, so 170. Just another huge HP Pokemon for Justice to have to deal with, and this Darkness deck only has a couple ways of really pushing through. And then now notably too, which Zoroark attacking last turn, not going to be the option, but if it had to be that, it would not be great into this Pokemon because it's going to require Metal Energies to be attached to do any additional damage.
Yeah.
Quick update on our standings too. It looks like Lee was able to take the game with Dragobox. It's also 2-0. And then we actually had another match that was a team match. Ravi and Salad played. It was like Ravi took that one.
Okay. Yeah, they had both taken an early loss, so didn't want to push through really with that table exactly, but especially knowing that we have now two 2-0s, and then 1-0 here with Justice could also be to 2-0. So been a good outcome for the guys so far.
For sure, absolutely.
Looking at about 12 minutes left in this one.
Yeah, the team is here and playing. Like you said, it's super cool I didn't really think about that. There's like 8 or 9 of us, just in the mix tonight.
Yeah, everyone's working tonight.
See.
Yep.
We just see Sal out here. She just got over some sicknesses not too long ago. Blessed to see her healthy and enjoying these card sport activities with us.
Yeah, it's really great to have the whole team involved. Even Ghoulies playing the reconnaissance, right? It's just giving us the intel from the YouTube perspective. It's great.
We love it.
And you know what, guys? We're about an hour in and have a good little viewer base right now. So I think now is probably as good a time as any is to kind of throw at some of the YouTube chat what we've got going on next week. Starting next week, we are launching, along with our partners over at Collectors Connection, our own tournament series. We plan on running those weekly, every Friday night. The full-on details of Turbo Blaze trials are in our announcement section on our Discord, and I know that I am personally very, very excited to see how many players we can get to come out. The kind of turnouts, the pricing that we're going to be giving away is going to be very, very, very competitive in terms of what you are playing for right now in these webcam tournaments. So we look forward to seeing everyone come out Friday night, supporting the guys, having a chance to get put on stream, and many other really cool details. Just go check that out over on our announcements page or our announcements section on our Discord.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of the same familiar faces that you've seen us over in Cardboard Warriors running the tournaments, putting up the prizing. So expect to see very similar things.
Yeah, should be very exciting. Big competition, big prizing. Gonna have a really wonderful season, I think. Very excited to launch this.
Yeah, I agree. We have some badge hunters and.
You want to show them a badge, Spence? I know you have a dragon one handy. I don't have one. I don't have one close to me. Yeah, I thought this was a pretty cool idea. I do a lot of the perler stuff, and I've done badges in the past and sent them to the guys for accomplishments that they've had, and I thought that it would be pretty neat if you guys from the community end up matching up against one of the Turbo Blaze guys, because as you can see, we're going to be rolling into these tournaments deep. If you can take one of us down in a finals of the event, we'll get you guys a badge made up and actually sent out to you in physical. So I know that's a pretty cool little reward. A little bit different.
Yeah, I've got a lot of big plans as far as how we're going to lay out the season. Of course, like the tournaments themselves are going to be the big part of it, but also laying out what the season end looks like, maybe doing something a little different from the norm, but I think equally as exciting and on theme with Pokemon. But definitely stay tuned. More to come with that.
All right, the duck is back. Quack, quack, quack.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got the dragon badge here.
Oh, yeah.
This is really cool. This is Logan sent me this right when we first kind of started getting real close for the 1K. But this is what the dragon badge will look like, and I've got a fire badge here as well. So these will be what your badges kind of look like. Obviously in their respective types. Fire badge is a reverse colored, but you get the gist.
Yeah, Spence was a big fan of the red flame.
Mm-hmm.
Excited to see what that water badge looks like.
All right, let's pick back up where we're at. So
yeah,
it's the problem that we've identified very early on. I mean, Justice is just not able to get through these big HP Pokemon, and Castella's just taking knockout turn after turn. Some matchups are just pretty easy to kind of, scope and predict what the weaknesses and the viable strategies are to try to deal with some of these problems. I think that Justice, in order to keep up, we're talking about needing a lot of gust to be able to get around these bigger Pokemon, try to target down the support of Castella. And then at the end of the day, you're still probably going to have to deal with whatever he's attacking you with. So it's pretty tough. Dark doesn't really have the search capabilities of some of the other tops like Water and Colorless, Psychic. So no way to tutor out specific supporters or...
Yeah, just the consistency to be able to manipulate your deck is just the biggest factor in what separates the top tier of decks from everything else, right?
Are we about to see? Okay, no, this is coming together. So if Justice could potentially hit a B string here. If there is a B string lurking, this could be a 2-prize take. There we go. There we go. Okay.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
It could even be the. Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, he had it. So I imagine when he attached the hiding darkness that there was either a way to get to the B string or something of that sort, because you would probably just attach the double.
Teammates.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna see some feasting. We're gonna see a hungry boy, and that's gonna really leave Costello in a bad spot, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't have
a lot down.
a lot to
Well,
follow up.
Costello still is in the commanding position.
Oh, for sure.
He can hit 130, and he's down Fighting Fury. He's down
Goggles.
the damage mods. Yeah, goggles. But damage mods. What are we looking at here? I've got this. Got the Fighting Fury, and that's it.
Yep.
No band. No other shenanigans.
Yeah, I mean, depending on what Justice has going on, this could be a situation where a gust could really put the game in a huge swing, right?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about previously. Is like we got to be able to follow up. If this Guzzlord's not getting KO'd, Justice needs to find a way to get a bench target to take a KO again.
For sure. And then follow up, like the Spiritom's also like in that lurking position where it can take a huge KO to revenge. So like the game's actually lining up pretty well for Dark.
Yep.
Yeah.
You save him for the Zammy. Give the Zammy a knuckle Sammy.
And then right now, even an escape rope works, right? Like it doesn't even take it doesn't have to be a considered gust, a supporter gust. Rope works too.
For the gross.
And getting the Matang ain't bad, right? The Matang's how much HP?
It's 100.
Matang's 100.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eat them up.
Yeah. No, you're in a spot. I imagine that. Oh, we're going for the first. Okay, or maybe we're just trying to thin
the zombies go away. Yeah, thinning for energies.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, okay, teammates.
We saw a lot committed to that, like I said, that Dialga in terms of energy. So teammates probably going to find something to put back some energy, if I had to imagine.
Yeah, fortunately, we're only 2 minutes left in the round.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah,
this is going to be one of those weird spots. Again, it's going to come down to the whole change. Like if this were a 3 turns after time, we might see someone win it, but in 1 turn, this is going to be tight.
Right.
Yeah, more and more as these events have gone on, I've had to be the bearer of bad news to jump in and say time. That's how it goes, though, right?
Yeah, and I mean, I come from the original world, the webcam tournaments, where like it was literally just drop dead at the end of your time. Then, we had to keep it moving back in the day. Everyone's got lives and stuff to do, so it was like, hey, if you made it to time and you don't have some kind of gentleman's agreement on board state or prizing or something, then it was just a tie. Much like you're describing, Chucky. So players just kind of now catching up to that mindset and realization with if they have played the traditional 3 turns after time.
Hey, Chucky, you know what I just thought about? I don't mean to cut you off, but with Costello showing up 5 minutes late, are we going to allow a 5-minute extension to this game?
Oh, so I'm glad you mentioned that. There's actually another match that would be in a time extension anyway, so it's not going to manipulate the round any differently. Unless they've finished or something. But yeah, since there was a spot there, that's something that we can take into account. I think it's one of those things there you have 5 minutes to check in, but at the same time there's the extension. So yeah, I mean it's up to me. I think we can allow it. So if you want to let them know, we'll give them that for the sake of him not showing, because he had to buy and show up. I didn't really think about it, but that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 second.
As to why we're not deep enough into this game, because we've been seeing it move. Like no players have played slowly in this game.
Yeah, no, if you timestamp it, I think it was 38 minutes when you guys started.
I think so. Spencer's just gonna hop into the chat and let them know to go ahead and keep playing, especially from this board state. You're looking at, if Justice can move this active this turn could be in a really strong position. But it looks like we're having to dig for it.
Yeah.
Discards the
just
Goose
a second.
Hollow for a
Okay.
couple.
I'm gonna go check the other thing. I'll be back.
You're good.
Okay. I've got to get Gus here, right?
Yeah, probably so, Spence. I
Like you
mean,
said, he's still in a position where Escape Rope does it.
yeah, exactly. With Costella ultra balling away the Zamazenta, he has no defense against just a Guzzlord. But I don't think that he hit it. And that's not going to be good.
So we've never seen the rope played by
No.
Justice.
Mm-mm. I haven't seen a supporter play. We haven't seen anything other than a trade and attachment to the Spiritomb. Here's Avery. So Avery could find the rope,
Okay.
but
I just came back. Has he used trade yet?
yeah, he
think
just
he
started,
traded the,
the trade. Mhm.
Cruise Hollow. Yeah. What was that rope? I know Artisan.
But does have free retreat on the Guzzlord because of the Hiding Darkness energy, so won't lose all that investment. So this
Damn,
is
here we
this is
go.
okay. Just gonna punch with Spiritomb, and then set up the following turn. So if Costello wants to keep swinging with this Metagross, it's gonna cost him next turn 2 more prizes.
Oh, no knockout?
No knockout on the Spiritomb. This Metagross has big HP. I think
Big
it's
boy.
like 170, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That is very unfortunate.
That's shy.
But again, it's not the end of the world because
It's not.
yeah, exactly, because Costello didn't take a knockout last turn either. And when
Mhm.
Justice takes his next knockout, as long as Costello doesn't find Gust this turn on the Guzzlord, and supporter being played for time here is not the case. Yeah, lead time has been called, but Costello showed up a little bit late to the party, so players have been granted a 5-minute
minutes.
extension on this round's game.
And they are halfway through that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're at 3 minutes now.
Yep.
So
Yeah, they've got 2 minutes left. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I think Costello playing Mallow here for turn, stacking the deck again. So, I mean, he's not forcing this Guzzlord into the active.
Yeah, be right back, guys.
Correct. Now, Metal Core Barrier is here. That doesn't stop a Guzzy though.
No.
Guzzy gets returned, so he's just got to recur a Hoopa.
Right,
know what I mean?
exactly. Yes, I do know what you mean. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's like right there.
Oh, wait a second. He could mind jack.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could just mind jack. So you got okay. He's in a great spot.
Just
I'm
time.
not mad about that.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So even if Costello retreats here, it's like, okay, go ahead, do it. I beg you.
So he set up the next attacker.
Sure.
He's going to go ahead and retreat.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, this is all going to come down to how quickly Justice responds and just moves. Because if he does this before the time runs out, he'll have a chance to retaliate and
Right.
take the last KO.
Oh.
This is a crunch, man.
His Metal Core Barrier just deny enough damage. Yeah, 70 less damage. So it will reduce the damage enough to cause a non-knockout from the Guzzlord, right?
Mm-hmm. Basically, Guzma.
Yeah.
Or have it up. I mean, he drew 6 cards last turn. He's got access to 3 more this turn.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Versus Seeker's down. You got
and
a
again,
minute.
escape rope's still an option. But yeah, we gotta go. Gotta move.
Yeah, it's time in the round, unfortunately. I'm going to let him know. All right, guys, it's time in the round. You're in turn 0. But yeah, unfortunately, I think that puts it in a spot. I mean, I don't think there's anything in Costello's list that's going to allow him to take 2 prizes, so this is going to end in a draw outside of concession. But we'll see. We'll watch it.
Yeah, barrier is -70, Lee. I'm looking at it right now. Got it pulled up.
Guzman.
Oh, there's the Guzman.
That is
Oh my gosh.
heartbreaking. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All he had to do was just drop it.
He just took too much time thinking he didn't look at the clock. It becomes a much bigger part of this game, right? It's the time management, because it was already kind of a problem in GLC, but it's so much more of an issue now, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Yeah, and there's in some situations, some players will honor the fact that they would just lose the next turn and they would concede. So that could be
I've
something
been
Costello
there.
does.
Yeah, I've been there.
For sure.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been on both ends of that in situations where it doesn't really favor either person to tie. But if one person can move on, you do so. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to ask them that real quick if they're doing a tie?
Yeah, I can ask them.
Kind of stinks because, like you said, it was all there. Like,
yeah, it's looking like he's playing it out for the one turn, and then I'm so confused why he's playing out the turn.
To just maybe show that he couldn't win, and if he can win, he'll scoop.
Right, and that could be it. That very well could be it. Yeah, I think there's something valid in that. Again, it depends on the type of person you're playing with, in the context of what the tie means, right?
Right.
But he could just take, right, with the round 1 bye, and he didn't get down paired. He actually got a tie. Really, there's 2 other players with a tie in the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe to Costello, you'd be okay with that, but I don't know. I think just the act of playing out the turn to see would you actually have it is.
Yeah, and he would have had a pass. Costello would have had a pass with 160 HP. Salmazenta in the active.
Trade. He's got to hit rope, right?
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, the game is over. Yeah, you're good. I'm just making sure. I wanted to check. Yeah, so it's follow the 1 turn rule. So there's only 1 turn, and then it's a draw.
Yep.
Yeah. So give me just a moment here.
So could have seen a gentleman's agreement play out, but not exactly sure. Chuck, you'll let us know whenever he gets back into actual spot where he can tell us. And no dead time that round. I mean, that's one thing. So we didn't have to go back to the standings. We can go over there real quick. Let me pop over there just so that we can show everybody real quick the standings. They're up on the screen now. And as we had mentioned, you see Lee and Evan both advancing to 2-0. So as long as they don't hit each other next round, could be looking at a Turbo Blazers final. Because there are still a couple of other 2-0s out there. The captain, Zach Robinson. So definitely a chance that they don't pair into each other next round, right, Spence?
What was that? Sorry, I was tuning into the table. What did you ask? I apologize.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I was saying that both Evan and Lee, both at 2-0, there's a chance that they don't hit each other next round, and then we could see a Turbo Blazers final. There are 2 other 2-0s, and the captain and Zach Robinson, so there's a chance, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're keeping it as a tie. So yeah, it's what I thought had happened. Neither had realized that they had 1 turn. Yeah. So
usually CBW with no turn.
Exactly.
So.
Right.
be
Yeah,
happy
yeah,
that
exactly.
you're.
So even having one is, like you said,
Yeah.
it would matter. Yep.
And let's be
So
honest, if he just slams the Guzma down and whatever, then he has eternity to be turn one because Costello would start at turn 0 and he would have all the time in the world to route that.
the real heartbreak is he had the game because he had Raihan in hand. So if a
With that
KO
big
gets taken,
Iona. Yeah.
Right.
yeah. So he ends up winning. So anyway, yeah, it is what it is. But I'm gonna give them a moment, and we're gonna start the next round. Give me just a sec.
Yeah. So yeah, we got Ursaluna Control at 2-0. We got Milo Pump at 2-0. Water Boys. Ooh. The Captain is 2-0. What's he playing? Fire. Okay. Okay. We got the Pyroar doing Pyroar things. This is the boss's orders. Discard of energy that's on it. We got the Embor. Okay, I like that. Chiyu Entei gouging fire. The new Victini and Unbroken Bonds Volcanion.
Let's flip a coin. Heads for Evan, tails for Lee. Here we go. All right, it is tails. So as long as we miss the matchup, then we will follow Lee for round 3.
Sick. Cool. The coin flip.
Yeah, I mean, it's what we do, right? We're Pokemon players.
Yeah, everything's a coin flip, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's funny though you say that though because the most Pokemon thing you can do is flip 2 heads to get a really cool effect like Timer Ball, and you'll never see me doing that.
Mm.
There's there, guys. I don't play Timer Ball. I don't gamble that much. It doesn't work in my favor.
Chucky's favorite card is Stadium Nav in the format. For anyone's, just in case anyone was wondering.
If you guys want to see, Timer Ball Double Tails won me a 3K. So just saying. 4 because my opponent's hit Double Tails, so it goes both ways, right?
Yeah, it does. I'm gonna grab something to drink real quick.
Yeah, so we're just hoping we're gonna follow Lee. Hopefully, we avoid the team
That's what
match.
we're hoping. Yeah, that's what we're hoping.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I heard. And we'll see how it goes. Although that matchup would be good to see, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I would rather see it round 4, but it'd be great to see Pump versus Dragopox. But okay, gonna get round 3 set up here.
All right.
So it looks like, what do we have?
Yes, we did dodge it. We did dodge it. So Lee and the Captain.
Nice.
Yep, on table 1. Evan and Zach on table 2.
Let me tell you what. I love watching a good Drago Box game. But Wailord and Ursaluna Control, that would have been a matchup.
You want to switch to that? I mean, we don't have
No.
to. We rolled a coin.
Kids, you're on camera.
Yeah.
What do you think, Spence?
We stick with the plan.
Sounds good. All right, let's pop into a...
All right, so I've already got the fire deck pulled up.
Oh, yeah, because this is the fire spread match. So, yeah, this is pretty cool, too. Both of these are pretty neat.
No spread.
Oh,
no
okay.
spread.
Okay.
Nope. So we got the Pyroar that boss's orders with an energy attached to it. He's playing the Embor. Look at that playmat. That is a gorgeous playmat.
It's sick, isn't it? Yeah, it's
Dude,
awesome.
when I was at Full Grip, Andrew has a few of these Embors with posable arms. Dude, it's like a big plushie. I mean, it's just about the size of my torso, and so he's got like big posable arms. So cool. He had like 2 or 3 of them, I believe. So I think that's super cool. And then seeing the playmat, I'm like, man, Emperor's actually is a pretty cool Pokemon. Yeah, bro, speaking of badges, Lee's got that dragon badge there, repping.
I love the Embor.
Mm-hmm. Turbo Blazers blazing.
Yeah.
You got to do it, right?
Somebody's got to do it.
I mean, it's not good for my lungs. I got asthma, but I spiritually blaze.
Oh yeah, me too. Sometimes you got to lean into it.
Right?
Right. Everything's set up. Looks good. I'm gonna get
Hopefully,
out.
I didn't put our kid on the spot here because like Captain said, he's not a newer player necessarily. He's been playing a lot, but he's newer to the server and doing webcam and everything. But
Yeah.
it seems like a nice kid. So
Okay.
yeah, give him. I got to give everybody credit when credit's due. You're put in a situation where your opponent does something, and it's likely harmless, but it's technically one of those things that would be a game or match loss. I mean, that's an easy thing to take, right? He's like, no, I don't want to win that way. Like, I want to play or match out. So that's our ruling. We don't have to get into details, but he's like, let's play it. And I gave him the option. It's up to you. You can take the game win, or we can reverse things back to where it needs to be, and you guys can keep playing. And that's what they did. So, and he still ended up winning it. So kudos to him for taking that route.
And the weakness matchup.
Yeah, no less, right? Like, I think there's something to be said though. Like, we're here to play, right?
Right.
Absolutely.
Like,
Absolutely.
yeah, I save my scumminess for money. No, but really though, it's definitely worth it to have good sportsmanship like that in these types of events. So kudos to him. Excited to see how his fire deck works.
And let's be honest, Chucky. Even when the money's on the line, your heart's still there, right? That's how we met. That's how Chucky and I met. And,
oh my goodness, dude!
What an awesome guy.
I felt so bad. It's so funny, the roller coaster of things that happened. I had to take a win off of a DQ to get in the top cut. I had the game won anyway, which is even worse. But I don't have a choice because of how things played out. I feel so guilty, and then I run into you, and I have an opportunity to make things right. And I'm like, you know what? This guy whooped my tail earlier, but he needs help. Hey, you know what? I don't know any strangers. Here, I got you, dog. And hey, here we are, right?
Here we are,
That's
baby.
right. Chuck and the duck. The rest is history.
Chuck and the duck. The rest is history. Chuck and the duck and top cut back to back. Let's get it.
Oh, that'd be sick. Let's meet in the finals.
Okay. I'm done with that.
Me too.
Sorry, that's not going to be a possibility.
Logan said I got a seat.
It is.
I got to check in with them water boys. I don't know. I've been. That list is so strong and tutor so many cards. I mean, there was a turn on stream where I Inteleon for 2 cards, teammates for 2 cards, and then like start drawing up cards, and I'm like, man, dude, like there's a lot going on here. And then you got Milotic to return cards, and you can do all that on the same turn.
I mean, you almost feel like you're playing expanded in GLC. It feels really unfair. Yeah, it's very good. So yeah, it looks like we've got a pretty solid setup from Lee so far. Picked up a hex off of a Tatsugiri.
And there's the energy drop on the bolt. That's the biggest thing right there.
Absolutely. Got to get the energy attached to that. Then you could threaten 90 on turn 2 potentially.
That's exactly right. Yep.
Well, they're one. Okay.
Shoot. Okay. Where you want to be, but
I think I see the.
Oh no. Do we have any other basic Pokemon? This is about to be. Oh yeah, here we go. All right, Lee, show it to us.
Let's see
Let's see a Guzmahala for the game. Story Mountain's going to fetch out a Dragon Pokemon. Lee's going to get a look at it with Attract Customers.
That's
A
right.
couple of things that does it here. Guzmahala does it, depending on what is in Lee's hand already. Crispin could do it, but I imagine if he probably doesn't already have the retreat tool for the Geary.
I think he's got the right mindset. He's considering, like, do you keep thinning? And I think you do, right? You have to go for it.
Yeah, I think so. You go for this. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you like your sushi hot or cold? Because I like mine. I like mine tempura right? I'm on fried a little.
Mm-hmm. Man.
I imagine he was probably just mulling over what the discard was there for the treasure. Not wanting to get rid of Hex, but
Yeah, he's got to play the long game. But also, you need Chorus Tenacity. No, you need Guzma Olive, right? And
that's
two
it.
cards.
Yep.
Yeah, you need to maximize it for sure. Let's see it.
Oh man, and there's the Bloatstone. So we didn't hit the Goose Holla.
There's got
On
one
the
more card,
Arvin.
right? Wait, they only picked 5? He only picked up 5 cards.
Nah, I imagine he got 6.
No, he grabs.
Was one covered? Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Is Arvin gonna do it? Arvin could find Max Elixir plus an attachment.
Yeah. Oh, is he gonna play the?
Okay.
He's gonna
Yeah. We're gonna
safe
play the
play.
long game, and I like that. I 100% like that. With this slow of a start, let's just get as many energies established as we can, and start saying, okay, you're gonna have to find way more than just, this Chi Yu to win this game.
Yeah, I tell you what, that is the correct way to play this. That is 100% what I wouldn't do. I would definitely go for the Max Elixir for the win.
Overextending loses your
100%
games,
of the
though.
time.
Yep.
It definitely does.
Hey, Chucky, that Max Elixir be hitting, don't it?
That's right.
I believe Spencer hit exactly a lightning energy off of Max Elixir against Chucky. Yep.
It was lucky. It wasn't for game, but it was definitely to initiate the first prize.
Oh, I mean it.
What was it? Yeah, I went first. You went second. You searched with both picks for the drizzle. I said, "Boom! Give me that! Give me that sobble."
Yeah, I mean it wasn't game, but it was. That was my only out to do anything, and yeah, I got blown up, and I learned right there I'd already respected Raging Bolt, but I respected it so much more after that.
And here's
You didn't do that shit again,
right? Like
That
we're
was-
looking at a split between Raging Bolt and Drudigan for sure, right? Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And real quick, if you guys want one of these Raging Bolts, head up in our Discord, shoot Logan a message, and
Yep.
$20. We're doing $20 specials, man. We'll get one of these out to you this week.
Yeah, they're so cool. They're huge too. Like they're just
Yeah, they
a lot,
are.
lot larger than you realize. Like yeah, awesome little companion. You see right there? Got the banana for scale and everything.
Oh man. Okay. So we are gonna have a game for sure. Buddy Poffin
Yeah.
being found here.
Mhm.
But that definitely just further shows that, like, okay, if Lee would have went for a game and missed it, the punishment here is huge, right? Because now Lee is going to be able to deal with first Pokemon, respond with the Drudigan to second Pokemon. We're a lot more established here in terms of board state, the route that Lee went.
Yeah, and let's go ahead. I'm gonna take a look at the variant that Mr. Hoffman is playing tonight.
Oh yeah, sure.
I heard a little birdie told me something about wacko professor named Faba being in this list. A scientist, I should say. A wacko scientist named Faba. Okay. We've got that. We've got VIPs here, so probably no Ultra Ball. Or no, both. Okay.
Yeah, both.
Yeah, so we got Faba. We have Muscle Band and Luxurious Cape. No Fighting Fury Belt. I love it. Energy layup's the same. Pokemon layout's the same. No Hisuian Heavy Ball. We've been on that for a little while now. Transferred back over to that.
Yeah, no Reds challenge.
No Reds Challenge. Yeah, I know they're throwing.
I know, right? That's an inferior list. He's playing the Peony, which he believes in it. He believes in the dig. I mean, it's still a
I
very
do
strong
too.
card.
I do too. Yeah, 1000%.
I'm a Peony believer. Been there over the last week. We've had some discussions about Peony and Reds Challenge, like the boys were mentioning.
We've seen it turn one though. Like plain as day. If I'd have had the Peony there, that'd have been huge.
Right.
You just get VIP and adventure bag
Rope.
and drop an energy. Rope, yeah, anything you want.
So Rope's gonna move.
And then Lee's not going to attack the active here, I would imagine.
Yeah, I'd imagine what we got on the bench. We got a Salandit on the bench.
Mhm.
That's
Who's
Easy,
the active?
easy pickings, isn't it? Slandits.
Yeah, the Salandit's getting blown up. No revealing the roast. Yeah, what is the active Pokemon? Is that a Tepig?
I
Are they
think it is. Yes,
Yeah,
it's a
they're
Tepid.
playing the
A
Embor.
beautiful sign Tepid.
Very interesting seeing an
I love
Embor
that.
in an
Who is
Embor
this?
top.
This is a fire dance. I'm guessing they're playing the new Embor with the
Yeah,
fire.
they are.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's a really unique list. They've got the Pyroar that discards energy from it and boss's orders.
Lee, I hate to be the bearer of bad news for this player though. Lee about to send something packing permanently. And it's probably gonna be the Chi-Yu if I had to guess. That's a lot of attachment, a lot of commitment. He's gonna say, hey,
Real quick
respond to me
though,
without a
can
Chi-Yu.
we give a shout out to Chibibi? I just want to give a quick song.
Well, you can give a
Quick
shout out
song.
to it before it
It's
dies.
Chibi
Yeah, you
Lee.
better sing a serenade. Yeah, it's
Na
about to
na
go away.
na 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 na.
See ya.
Hey hey hey. Goodbye. That is from the fire guy. That's one of the most crushing things to this deck right there.
Yeah.
That's your low resource answer back to back to back. Just like Drago Box changed Drudigans, fire decks can change you. You got Gouging Fire, you got Entei in this list, a few other attackers, but nothing as just low resource, like low resource investment as the fish.
Yeah.
The wonderful Chiwiwi.
Oh, the Chi-Yu. It's so strong. Across all the formats, honestly, like even in standard, it has its applications.
Mm-hmm. Mela.
Okay, I see a lot of cards there. That's pretty good.
Five.
You're playing I see too. We're also playing the Entei that gets the damage buff.
Hydro pump style, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so if you are our player on fire this game, you're definitely looking to establish this Embor as quickly as possible now, because if you don't, I mean, Lee is then going to recognize, okay, well, now you can't beat me with Chi-Yu because it's so efficient. I'm going to take away your Rain Dancer too, and you're going to have to recur that again next turn.
A turn behind.
Mm-hmm.
And what's that on his bench? It's a Gouger.
Yeah.
So he's doing 100.
Yeah.
For 3 energy. I've never been a big Gouging Fire believer. I'm gonna shoot to y'all straight. I was playing the Rally Back Entei over it for a while.
It's not even gonna survive this hit. Like, Lee can just choose to knock this Pokemon out.
I don't think you do. Without any damage mods, he's gonna hit you again and do nothing. So you can take another.
Well, he's gonna hit for 170 next turn, because Lee will be going to 4.
Okay, yes,
yeah, Lee's going to 4 here.
Yeah, I think taking the fire here is perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
And the Crispin, it's huge.
Yeah, Dragon doing box. What we say, box doing box things right now for sure.
Yeah, this is one of the most powerful fundamentals of this game too. Is if you ever get into a situation where your opponent can't continue trading, you're allowed to just keep setting up attackers, right? So then you're just 2 to 3 turns ahead on what you do next, and this deck just preys on decks that can't answer it right away, right?
Yeah, and the thing is like Lee did show some signs of overextending, right, with the dropping the double dragon energy, but following it up with a Crispin is just you restabilize. And I guess it's not too bad, right? Because he does have 1 energy on the Drudigan, but getting other energies into play here and chaining your attackers.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got
answer it.
Uncle Z-Man in the question asking us in the chat asking us a question, guys. What comeback mechanic are we looking at from this fire list at this point? I know we see Embor, but I'm looking at it and it looks like Z-Man. It's a lot of straightforward attackers hitting into the active. There's no snipe option in the deck. It's just Entei, Gouging Fire, and Embor with its Infernal Fandango to be able to put the energies in play, but I'm not seeing much for a comeback mechanic.
Yeah, I mean, there's a world where you can put um, uh, an Entei with a Fighting Fury belt, make him 190, and then with the Embor as well, like with the high HP. So within the box matchup, you kind of just like, well, you want to put them beefcakes up there. You want to take away his abilities as well with the Pyroar to gust around the Dragon Claw guys, to gust around the just the Dragon Claw guys, really. If you can do that, I think he would have some opportunities to go 2-for-1 later in the game, as well as if they can answer the Lux Cape attacker here on this turn and go up to 3 prizes.
Sure.
That's a commanding position, right? I don't think. Yeah, if they can do that here.
Yeah, exactly, Spence. I'm just not seeing it here.
And I agree. But you need Gouging Fire, back out the bin. You don't got Chiyu. So you need Gouging Fire, back out the bin, Blacksmith, or versus Seeker Welder.
Yeah.
And we're not seeing none of that.
I think we just saw like a Kukui played for draw 2. Right? Like, not great. For the fire player.
For the Embor, though, what else do we have? Rare candy. There we go, baby.
We got the Embor. The question is, do you have the fire energy, right?
Yeah.
Dude, you need what?
3.
How many energies do you need on that Entei?
You need 3,
Too many.
Just to attack, not to knock it out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He's got 230 HP with 100 on him. So he's got 130.
Look at that. That magic number comes up even now.
You'd need 4, right?
Uh-huh.
Yep. It's 60 plus 20 for each.
Yeah, you need 4. Or like 3 in a damage mod. I don't know if he's playing any damage mods.
Surely he doesn't think this is enough, right?
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Well, I mean, I guess it is what it was. I mean, but
come on, man.
So this is Gym Leader Challenge in a nutshell, right? You see all these resources being expounded for no knockout. Was it a knock? It must have been.
Wait, what?
Is that correct?
6, 8, 10, 12. He was doing
the Kukui, the Professor Kukui, 20 more.
Kukui, the 20 more. Oh my gosh, what an impactful supporter that in the moment looked like it did not matter at all.
We talked about a damage mod. There it was.
My
gosh. It's just a card that sees very little play because you worry about all these other power cards. But that made a huge difference, right?
Yeah, I just overlooked it because I thought there was no way that we were getting all the pieces we needed.
Yeah, I forgot you said he played that to draw 2, and how big, right? That got him into the Ultra Ball, into the Rare Candy, the Fire Crystal. Man.
Yeah.
Now, notably, Lee's in a good spot here because, Z-Man, Kukui was played last turn for supporter per turn. Yep, definitely so.
Yeah, I agree, though. Yeah, Lee's still in a very commanding spot as far as being able to take a KO to even up the prize trade, and then now you're in that spot where so many resources were burned to take that, but there's nothing to follow up, right?
Right.
So what are you guys doing here? Are you guys going after the Embor? Are you guys dealing? I mean, I guess he might not have that, but what are you looking to do?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that if you can knock out the Embor this turn, that's like a big shout, but I don't think that the Embor is in range of any of these attacks. Let me check the HP on the Embor. It's a big guy, I'm pretty sure.
180.
Yeah, 180. Yeah, so Lee doesn't really have the technology with the air balloon being on the Drudigan already. He would have to have committed an additional basic energy plus like field blower to get the Dragonium on it.
Yeah.
Plus,
you know what else we're not thinking about? We're not thinking about Muscle Band in this list.
Oh, is it in there?
It's in there.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, I think taking the attacker head on is fine because he doesn't have anything else set up to attack anyway. And honestly, even disrupting draw support's not the worst because the thing with the Embor, it's kind of like backs, but you don't have all the same ways to get energy right back to your hand necessarily.
Yeah.
So it just depends on what resources he even has to return the energy. I mean, he is playing superior, so there's that.
And we saw the fire crystal last turn, so
Uh-huh.
Right. So like what's the Embor really doing? I guess is what I'm looking at. Is it'd be a lot of resources that would have to be in your favor to even pull that off. Where again, the only thing that the problem right now with the Salazzle is it's not doing a whole lot at the moment either. Without having something like the what is he running? Yeah, he's running the Mad Cargo. So like he doesn't have that set up, right? So I don't think it's as concerning. But yeah, just taking care of the attackers probably the safest route for sure.
So we're gonna see an attacker get pulled back out here. It's just now up to whether or not we can hit the energies required to power it up. Gouging fire, probably.
And this is where the Chi Yu being
exactly.
lost on
Yep.
is so big.
Yeah, I was going to mention that just a second ago, Spence. You're exactly right, brother.
Yeah.
Rally back Entei would do the duty too, and that's something that I always keep in mind with gouging fire is would rally back Entei do this job?
Oh my God, they're superior. Oh boy.
Okay.
Arvin played for turn superior and Fighting Fury Belt getting fetched out. So this.
But these are all resources, right?
Sure.
These are all one of cards in your deck with no way to get them back.
Right.
Anybody hit research in a Pokemon? I don't know what that Pokemon was.
May have been Victini. There's a Victini in this list, so I'm not sure if that was
the
what
yellow
it was.
porter. It's the
yellow
new
porter
that he's playing,
okay.
Which is pretty cool. C-Man, I think you were cooking with that.
What a game. This is turning out to be quite a good one. But definitely the Chi Yu being lost zone by Lee set the stage for now these 3 energy attackers to have to be the fuel that continues to go for our fire player. I keep completely
You go get the Regidrago, yep, because he's got the muscle band. So you leave the tool. And because his attacker is the gouging fire with the Fighting Fury Belt. So he bosses up the Regidrago so that he can't put the muscle band on it. And he leaves the Druddigan with the air balloon on it. Big brain play right there.
What a nightmare turn. That was another huge turn.
Yeah, fire is seeing what they want to see right now. But again, all of them resources now are gone. Cap has energy retrieval, right? No energy retrieval. Cap has Clara.
Cap have like Lana's Aid or anything like that?
Clara, that's it.
That's it. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, so they don't have much else to recover energy. That's the problem.
Correct. And 10 in the deck. But we've been playing around with the same 3 or 4 in the bin. Is also something we need to remember. We've seen Welder turn 1, no versus Seeker played yet, no Blacksmith played yet.
Mm-hmm.
So the shenanigans are still available. But Lee needs a lot here. Lee needs Blower. Lee needs. Okay. So we got a versus Seeker. Hoffman. For the Arvin.
Ooh.
He's got to see this because I guess you don't need the muscle band, but like, what else do you get, right? The baton, that's beautiful. There we go.
Oh yeah, Blower Baton's really good here.
I was gonna say, does he see it? Does he see the baton? And he did. And what this says is, if you go into the Embor and try to deny me prizes and knock out my Druddigan, I'm about to Dragon Claw you for a Jillian.
Yeah, there it is. Good play, Lee. Good play.
I wonder is me playing the vacuum?
I don't think so. I didn't see it when I looked earlier. Let's pull it up here.
No vacuum.
Yep, no vacuum. Okay.
Energy retrieval. This is huge.
Oh, I gotta jump over to the other table. I'll be right back.
Okay. Chucky had to jump into another table real quick.
And I just got back from a little break myself, so throw myself back up on screen there while Chucky's away. All right, Spence. What are you looking at?
So we had a field blower on the Fighting Fury belt and the air balloon.
Nice, nice. That's huge.
Versus Secret, the Arvin got the wishful baton. Put field blower the air balloon off himself and the Fighting Fury belt. Hit the wishful baton onto the Dredigan. He
Plus, it
promoted
looks
the
like a
rest ram per
retrieval,
turn.
right? Yeah.
Yep, rest ram per turn. Had energy retrieval.
Nasty.
I didn't see how he got the Reggie Drago back, but he did.
Had to be some kind of stretcher, right?
Yeah, had to be.
Yeah, that's dope. That's like a huge turn for Lee. Essentially, yeah, the knockout was taken the turn prior, but undoing everything that was kind of done in just a swift, turn.
No, he's got two ways to answer the whatever,
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
I stretch it for one. You can claw it for two more. You could blacksmith, but he's got three. Okay.
Continues to just power these
one card in hand.
Attackers up. It's crazy, Spence.
Did he reveal his roast? I don't think we've seen a roast reveal this turn.
May not have been able to, right? May not have could have afforded it.
But I think you always do that, right? You've got 10 energies in deck. There's not that many in the discard.
Right.
We've been seeing the same energy cycle over and over and over.
This has just been a straightforward trade game, back and forth. Now the onus is going to be on Lee to put something up there that doesn't just get KO'd. But that's the problem. All these things just get KO'd. If this Gouger can be recurred again.
Yeah, so you got to attack with Reggie Drago in this instance.
You think? It doesn't look like what Lee's powering up.
Yeah, well, I guess he could.
Oh, there's Rahon. There's Rahon. No, so he could still attack with Drago.
What does the Embor's attack do?
Oh.
Because I'm wondering if that might just be answer.
120 for 4. But it's a lot. It's a lot of energy again.
He needs Clara. He needs to be roast. He needs to be revealing that roast.
Why is Lee not? What am I missing here? Why are we not going with Drago here?
I agree. I feel I had to mute myself because I was like I almost said, "Oh, that feels like a misplay."
What are we? Yeah. What am I missing here?
From their side.
He still hasn't attached for turn, has he?
I think so. Did. I think he attached to Drampa. Yeah.
Water to Dredigan.
Yeah. He just got that he should have Raihan.
Yeah, all he needs is a Clara and an energy from hand now, and he can knock out any of them 120 HP guys. And he does not take knockout with this. You need to put muscle band down.
Is he not?
No, 130 and 20 less. He takes 20 less.
Yep. So we're going to promote actually the Dredigan for 160 for the knock.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He's got 2 cards in hand. 1 card from last turn, a prize.
And now
3.
top deck.
Yeah, let's see. They got the Clara. Let's see it. This dude slams the Clara down, breaks the dreams, right?
Yep. Completely breaks the dream. Artisan. How's Evan looking? Anybody checked?
I just got called over to their match. It looked like he was winning. They had a small little issue, but we fixed it. The easy fix.
Cool.
It's funny. So I've been doing these now for a little over a month, 2 months now, as far as running the events. And tonight is probably I've played in most of them. I think actually it's the first time I've not played in one. Mm-hmm. And the very first time I don't play in one is the time I get called basically every round to match issues. Like any other time, I've never been called to anything. It's kind of funny how that works.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for coming up, though. That's what the judges are there for. Happy to do it.
Absolutely. We've got some really competitive players here tonight. Crits. Top 4 of finals of the Switch Series.
Oh my
top 4 of the Switch Series with the Ursaluna, Evan, league champion, Andre Costella, Lee Hoffman.
Did they just whiff the Pokegear guys? What was found off the Pokegear? Yeah.
A whiff. Yeah, still 2 cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, Ember's not getting knocked out, so Lee's
No,
gonna have to
unless
have.
he's got muscle band in
Sure.
hand.
Yes. Yes.
He just needs an energy.
Yep.
And maybe
Yeah,
he's got retreat and night stretcher. We haven't seen night stretcher. Maybe we have.
Yeah, we
Because
don't
we
know
don't
how
remember
that.
how
Yeah,
we
we
got
don't
the
know
rookie
how that
card.
Drago back. Yep.
wait.
Blacksmith.
No, he's still. Oh, never mind. Never mind. He would need. Has he used rope, or is he even playing rope? Is like what pivots does he have? Because there is a play. There's a line.
So I get into the rush around.
Yeah, yeah. It's like if he like pivots in a way to get into the Reshiram, turbo blaze, or like auto retreat, or like a manual retreat to get the fire, turbo blaze back on the Drago, and then use a pivot to get to the Drago, and then he can take the
Right.
KO with the band. That
Here
would
we
be
go.
the play.
It's like
But
right,
I don't
right
think
here.
we've
There's
seen
the
scoop
band.
up in that switch cart, right? None of that.
Look, he's not playing
Is he-
any of the pivots, man.
is-
He's got rope, but I don't know if we've seen it yet or not.
Does Lee not have an energy in hand? What's? Yeah, there's the energy. Why can you not? What am I
Keone.
missing? Again. Because you
Or
have.
Z
Okay,
Crystal.
that works. Yep. That'll do
Okay,
it.
yeah.
That'll do it, boys. Yep.
Okay.
But yeah, I think
Sometimes you just gotta
attached muscle
destructive
band
Drake for
retreat
240.
would have just been just as clean, like, right? Like, I'm not missing anything, right, Spence?
You're
No.
not. No,
Okay,
but
No,
okay.
I'm not.
sometimes you
This
just
is
got a destructive Drake for 240
now.
damage.
This is the
Lee Hoffman
this is the
special,
plot
baby.
arc. This is him hearing us talk about no Reds challenge, and he's like, "Let me show you for a second." Although Reds challenge would have done it too, so let's not lie. Like,
Right.
It's
It
hilarious.
didn't matter what else he got. But
Yeah.
either way, awesome.
the good match. Though.
Sometimes you just gotta grab your crystal, you gotta get in form, and you gotta announce destructive Drake to your opponent. What an awesome
Yeah,
thing.
still a nail biter though, right?
Absolutely.
All right, guys, I'm hopping over. We're going to the wiki game. See if we can
Yep.
get the finals.
Jumping over with you.
How cool would that be?
Got 10 minutes here. Got a Whalmer with energy, and I think that's reversal, right?
Yeah, it's a gold card. I know that reversal does have a gold printing. It could be Lux Cape,
So
but
does Lux Cape.
I imagine, like you said,
I
Looks
think
like
that's
Cape.
luxurious cape.
Looks like Cape, just by the wording. Yeah.
okay.
I
Looks
agree.
Cape.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fun jumping into a control match and trying to guess what's been burned, what's not.
Yeah.
I mean, Crits looks like a decent amount of the deck is already gone, so this matchup is so fun too, right? Because water has so many ways to maneuver and navigate out. It's just making sure you keep up with what you can do, and you play a dance with your opponent as they try to assemble locks. Water is one of the very few decks I think that can actually keep up with it.
This is your matchup.
Yeah, like so many people so many people would tell you, oh, this is a terrible matchup for the deck, but it's all a routing thing. Like you have to know exactly when you do what, and you have to be patient, and that's all you have to do. It doesn't mean that you're always going to win, right? Like it is a hard matchup for sure, but you have to know exactly what resources you have, and Milo Pump has access to those resources at a significantly higher rate, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And really what it comes down to is if they can hex lock, because the hex lock's what breaks it. If they can do that and keep you in a bad spot, then the game's pretty rough.
Yeah.
How many prizes does Evan have left, guys? Y'all see?
Two.
Okay.
Two prizes.
I didn't have it like full screen. I'm on OBS looking at it.
No, you're okay.
Evan has 2 prizes remaining to what looks like 5.
Yeah. And do you know what I love seeing? Chin Pao on the bench with 2 energy attached. I want to
Absolutely.
talk to him tonight and see how much work that Chin Pao did tonight.
So what's he doing? Playing in place of Wishy Washy?
No, so he actually asked me before the tournament, was like, what should I cut for this Chim Pao? And I was like, well, are you playing 3 energy search and 6 energy, or 2 energy search and 7 energy? And he said that he's playing the 3s. I was like, okay, you cut the vessel and just get real greedy for the cat, okay?
Yeah.
So-
I agree.
He did.
I agree.
Now,
Ooh,
I will add
boys.
to that.
Oh,
Do you
boys.
think you just cut the letter so that way you have the hand thinning with the auxiliary?
You could,
Yeah.
but I think the problem you run into is like the consistency of if you prize one or the other.
One, yeah.
You really want to be able to access the other for Milotic to do the 4 energy charge if that play comes up. But again, I agree. Like Vessel can be very good. For what it's worth, I'm on Ravi's list with 7 energy the other, but I'm a coward. It's because I prize 3 basic energy all the time.
That's
but
crazy.
at the same time, but yeah, I could see a situation where the Vessel is very good, right? Like you said, the deck thinning is very good for the artillery.
I hate prizing too. It's like you're splitting razor thin edges, to be honest, with the energy counts anyway, and that's like something that I almost wondered if Spence was like taking into consideration when he was playing his games out at Full Grip. Was like, yeah, you have to make sure that you're counting the 6 and making sure that you know what you have access to, because if you got a couple of energies in the prize cards, it makes your games,
Yeah, there was that one I had 2 prized.
Yeah. Those are hard games. I think Crit Scooped it right there, right, guys?
Yeah,
it looks what it looks like.
Shovel and he had a cape whale in his face.
We got Turbo Blaze Finals, baby.
We got it. All right, so that's cool. Oh, wait. I reset the timer. It's okay. How long's left in the round?
We have 7 minutes, 50 seconds.
All right.
We got lots of time. What else do we have playing?
We'll set this for 7
Looks
minutes.
Like Justice playing against Mickey.
I think I'll actually probably just throw us on the standings screen for a minute here. I'm going to go ahead and throw both guys' names up on the layout because we know it's going to be our guys in the finals.
Yeah. Not going to lie, looking at how the layout's going, we might have a situation even where we have a top 3 finish.
That's great.
All Turbo Blaze.
That's great.
Yeah.
But Lee's got the deck to beat it, right? Lee's got the deck to beat this. I want you guys to know that. He's got the Faba. He's got the muscle band for the washi. I mean, I think if there's any variant of box that can perform into Milo Pump, it's this one. And I think I shouldn't say it like that. I should say this deck plays a few cards that help into a matchup with that, people are trying to, put the big beefcakes, tank a hit.
No, for sure.
I think that's big going into the next meta with the Okie Dokie. I think that's big going into like with grass to, obviously we know how good Lost Vacuum is into Psychic and Water.
Yeah.
Good card, I think. But that Reds challenge, though.
I know, right? It's like, do you want a tech or do you want the card that gets you anything?
Anything.
I mean, to be fair, he's on peony. I don't think you play both of those cards. That's pretty greedy, right? I think you pick one or the other. So
for sure, I agree.
Yeah, no, I guess the real question is like, do you want the Faba over the Vacuum? But I mean, at the same time, you can play Faba over like situations you can't otherwise play the Vacuum, right? So I think it's definitely a good card to consider. And also the special energies, just disrupting things is super good. So you get a little extra versatility.
Heck yeah, I'm super hyped for this final. It's gonna be good.
So
I'm torn, honestly. I love Water, but I want to see Dragonbox run it back.
Oh yeah. We do this stuff back to back.
So here's a question, because we're talking about techs in the deck, and it's not really meant to be a tech, but in the situation of trying to deal with stadiums, like, does that Chim-Pao actually matter? Because it does hit for 120. It clears a lot of the Mons in Drago Box, but more importantly, it can come down and take out a stadium in a timely manner, right? Like, I guess, like, if you set up the city, like, you want to get the city when you play it, right? So I guess it's yeah, exactly. So I guess that it's getting rid of it's still good, but like, the damage may be done already, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, just think it's funny.
Yeah, at least Lee's gonna play his matchup smart, right? I don't think we're going to see an overextension in the first few turns. We're going to see a lot of energy spread out. I mean, but at the same time, I thought he was overextended in the last game, and then he followed it up with a Crispin, and that was huge.
For sure. I mean, he made all the right decisions, with the exception of the energy off the Drago. And he admittedly said, like, oh, no, I should have done this. Like, he realized after, like, he had the situation, like, he could have just finished it. But even then, the beginning, not taking the overextension for the greedy play to maybe donk was 100% right, because then it allowed him to set up. Like, he misses that, he loses. If he doesn't get the Lost City on the Chiyu, he probably loses, because the guy has more effective ways to set up.
Yeah.
It's like he just has a better lineup to attack. That probably just literally
think about it,
buys
right?
him
On
two
all
attackers.
those turns where he's gouging, firing, and tang, he's putting another energy onto the M board, and that 4 energy comes in your face.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And that's how he wins that. So Lost City and the Chiyu. Dude, Lee and I played so many games. I built so many different fire decks to try and combat Draco box.
And that's usually the answer, is just get rid of the Chiyu.
He knows that. Yeah, you get rid of the Chiyu. If they're playing the Croc, you deal with the Dirge. But besides that, and with the list Lee has, I don't even think you lost City the Dirge. You deal with the Dirge, right? You hit 180 with the band and with the crystal. So,
you know what I'm most excited about?
Talk to me.
What I'm most excited about is, outside of like crazy circumstances, these beautiful cards are gonna get altered. They're gonna get some wonk daddy love, man. I'm gonna break out the Sharpies.
Yep.
Who knows what I'm gonna come up with?
Yep, for sure.
You know what else is an awesome tech in Drago box for the whale?
What's that? Check him out though.
Brown chicka, well, what you gonna say? I play World Ender and I ruin Whale's Day. Bring it down, down.
But they may ask, but wait, how does that ruin the whale? It hits for 230.
Oh, you what you do is
go on again.
Boy's gonna blow all the tech. He's spilling all the sauce. Show the Ray Charles Dragon.
You said it's worth it. It's hilarious.
Oh, that's too good. Too funny.
For real though, it's it is a one kind of answer to the whale, but
there he is. Yeah.
Field.
Devoured Field.
Yep, and this makes your dragon and dark Pokemon do 10 more damage.
Yeah.
So with World Ender, you're dropping 230. Or Whale Ender, sorry. You're dropping 230 for Fire, Dark, which there's either a couple ways you can do it. You can throw one basic dark into your deck, or you can just Prism DDE, and you can deal with these big whales. So something for all you Drago box players to kind of keep in the back of your mind. Some technology, under tested, and I don't know, check it out.
Yeah, it deals with the first whale.
Deals with the first one.
It's a problem. How do you deal with whale number 3?
Yeah, Z Crystal deals with the second. Yeah. How do you deal with the third?
How do you deal with the third? Exactly. It's like
you got
That's how you get. I mean, that's where you get that Lost City tech in, right? You got
correct.
Yeah, the Lost City matters. Yeah.
You just lost City the Whalmer on turn 2.
Here to easy. Yeah. Why isn't everybody doing that?
Yeah.
Take it out right away. I'm not gonna lie. If you lost City a Whalmer turn 2, like that's how you make someone quit, right? Like you make someone quit the game. That's how you send someone to play Standard or like Retro 2010. They just quit GOC.
Depends on who's sitting on the other side of the table, Chucky.
That's true.
You ain't gonna
I respect it.
You ain't gonna scare me off. You lost on my whale. You want
It's
me?
like him talking about Curse Kiss taking 6 prizes in one turn out of nowhere. You do that to someone, that ruins their day. They sell their cards. You do that to me, and I go, that was sick. Do it again.
I did it one time.
That's all it took, though,
I'm the
right?
simulator. Yeah. Yeah. But that's all that matters. I did it one time. I'm like, oh, proof of concept. Let's go. We're dropping the list.
What are we
Right?
looking like on that last match, Chucky?
Oh, yeah. Let me go
We
check
are
over
at
real
time.
quick.
Time
Yeah, we're
over.
at time
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Well,
pop over
everyone's
real quick.
submitted. Everyone's submitted. We're good to go.
Are we? Well, I think they're still. I don't know if they're still playing or not. Let me check. Is everybody like actually submitted?
Yeah, everyone's
Yeah,
submitted.
we're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yep.
Okay.
It was Spooky and Sligoo, so yep.
Yep. Let me just check with everybody. We'll let them know the round's going to be up in just a sec.
It's been pretty seamless tonight once we got the stream actually started, but now coming down the wire, gonna see some cool Turbo Blaze plays. Chucky, what are the prize cards tonight? What's up for grabs?
Yeah, we got another minute before we start the next round. So the winner of our event is going to get a lovely pairing of Iono. Well, hold on, I'm holding these wrong. Yeah, so we got the Iono's Kilowattrel SIR, and we've got an Iono to pair with it, which is great. And then second and third, I have a nice, neat stash of. I'll just show the stack of gold cards and other things that I have here. Golds and SIRs and full arts that we go through that we give out of love. For second and third, it'll be at random. If you want to hear my process, message me about it because it's as crazy as you think it would be. It involves a giant metal ball that I have to roll. And then we've got the Purloin. This is the bounty. So the highest placing cat deck will get this. And so I have a feeling, no matter what.
Wait a second.
That's Evans. What's up?
Is Raging Bolt a cat?
I knew this was gonna be a question.
Oh, okay. So, well, here's how I'll go with this: is Raikou a cat or a dog?
They are the legendary
dogs. Legendary beasts.
Yeah,
remember?
yeah. Exactly.
I had to look
Came
this up
up
because
during the
someone
dog
asked
thing.
me about it. So
it came up during the dog thing.
Yeah, so it
is a fox, right? Or Suicune might be a dog. I could be incorrect, but I think Suicune, they're the legendary beasts. They're not worded as legendary dogs.
So Entei is a dog.
Correct.
Raikou is a cat.
Raikou is
and
a
Suicune
cat.
is a fox.
Raikou is a cat. I've got it pulled up on Google right now.
Yeah, they're cats.
Yeah.
So I don't get what they're all.
Speaking of dogs, I'm just like they call me the animal man because tonight I'm the duck, but a few Sundays ago I was the dog.
Oh, he won the dog, the pupper.
Yeah. This is what right on my table, right next to that. I got a Blaziken, I've got a Croclore, got a bunch of sick fire Pokemon right on the desk.
Nice. So we got our pairings up for the next round. So yeah, table one.
Let's go.
Exactly where we expected it, right?
That's exactly what I expected. Not gonna lie.
Hey now. This is what dreams are made of.
I mean, the reason why I had Chucky show those prizings off right there was because, like, that's some of the stuff that you guys can be expecting to see in terms of prizing if you come hang out with us over the next, couple weeks.
I mean,
honestly, through the end of the year.
Hit him with, Spence, hit him with that whale. Show him that whale that you got.
Oh yeah.
You showed off the Growlithe. Show him the whale. My best work yet. Not gonna lie. There's something special you can do whenever you're sleep deprived at 2 a.m. and you got a Sharpie in your hand,
Yeah, I've got a couple ideas. Depends on if you got your buddy sleeping next to you or not,
Oh, for sure. I've been there before. Yeah.
Sometimes
I've been both ends of that. It depends if you take your shoes off or not, right? You got to play with
you
that
can either
house
do
rule.
this to your buddy or you can do it to a whale.
Yeah.
Sir Lord.
So, Sir Lord. Check him out and all of his greatness.
All right. I think the stage is set. Got it all set up.
Sure do.
Andrew loved the Sir Lord.
It makes me happy. I thought, I'm not gonna lie, I heard that. I was like, what, fan service. I owe him anyway, so I was thinking about getting another whale and signing him one.
That'd be epic.
Yeah, nah, that's the least I could do.
He's got a signed full art Dustnor in his cursed kid stack by Lee and I.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, that was the first thing I ever said to him. I looked at him, handed him a Dustnor.
Actually, I'm pretty sure I'd have to look for it. I can do that another time. Maybe I can find it at the end of the stream. I have the full art you gave me. I need to bring him back with me and get him signed. The Cenderace and the Slitherwing.
Yeah.
Or it was Volcanion.
The Volcanion, yes.
Volcanion, yeah.
Yeah, we need to. I think that's something else we could do up for prizing too. Is some of them Restorams maybe, them Turbo Blaze Restorams, some custom full art proxies that RRC did.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing. We want to provide for the people, the community. So if you have a preference on what you want to see there, if you'd rather be getting custom cards, if you'd rather be getting cards that are signed by the guys here at Turbo Blaze, like, we're happy to do that. I could just as easy just send you a random gold card that I've just packed forever ago and have held on to. But if you want something unique, like, we're down for that. We love doing that type of thing.
Venom said you got to send him a whale to sign, Chucky.
A whale to sign? Yeah.
Venom said you definitely got to. No, he said he's definitely sending you a whale to sign.
Sending me a whale to sign. Yeah. Hey,
I love it. Yeah, so I lied. SBO made this, but I designed it on Poke Card Maker, and SBO printed it out for us. But
that is sick. Yeah, that is a beautiful red sheet.
Super cool, and that's something that will transfer over to our tournaments when we begin to host them. The custom full art proxies, we allow one in the deck. You can reach out to SBO or RRC Jacket, and those are your guys.
All right, well, you getting us started?
Yep.
First.
Okay, we see a quick ball on the rescue stretcher. It is tough, but
play the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah, that air balloon loves to be on Dredigan. Just a pass.
Yeah, having to start Feebas is a little.
Oh no.
Oh no, that's worse than I thought. Just Seven said that's about the worst thing that you could do turn one with a bench like that is play Avery. But hey, we just said it. You got to play the game sometimes.
Yeah. That's okay.
Still fine.
We have an energy in that hand. Energy.
Exactly.
Yep.
Or retreat.
Yeah, we're a retreat tool. Sure.
Yep. You have so many live cards, right?
Yeah. Rope, stone, balloon, energy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Evan gonna do his due diligence, get a nice prize check in here.
Yeah, so we had a moment of panic there. Thought he missed the basculin, which is great.
That's great.
He gave out a good "oh my god" and said, "Wait, we found it." I panicked for a moment. Yeah, there it is. There's the fish.
It's got to have an energy, right?
Yeah, energy or pivot.
Yeah, I mean, no reason you'd search it out if he didn't. It's probably just weighing the option of having to probably commit an energy to this. And then you better be searching out your Manaphy and your Sobble, probably, is like what I would value right off the rip.
Floatstone. Okay.
He's got float.
Not bad.
No, it really just depends on what's in his hand, right? Because like in theory, if he had the right setup, if he could get the whale, maybe greedy, you could have the potential to set up the turn 2 whale word attack. But but that's a little greedy,
No, I
probably.
don't see
I
it.
think,
I don't see it
And
yeah,
I'll
happening.
tell you what, this is something that we have talked about and practiced a lot in this Warlord, in this Milo Pump matchup. Um, there are good prizes and bad prizes for Drago Box to take into this matchup. Um, a hit in his basculin ain't a good one.
hmm
I mean, if you take a second tomorrow, take about an hour and 45 minutes out of your day and just throw on the Milo Pump for Dummies video in the background as you're going throughout your day. You will hear these gentlemen that I'm sitting here with tonight tell you that this basculin is the bait to the hook. This is just the worm dangled in front of your face. So if he, it just puts you in a rough position where, okay, so no mana fee down, so you can snipe around it. So that isn't a thing.
yeah, that's rough. I'd imagine that the Manaphy's probably prized. It's kind of rough. We're searching to get some tools, just get further set up here. Yeah, I mean, if Lee can find a way to get a double attach here, or the DDE, then and take that Sobble out, this is going to be pretty rough, right?
Yeah.
Just not sure if he has it.
That adventure bag. I'm gonna get Kate. Tom. The Batten himself.
Oh, I got called. I'll be right back, Spence.
Okay, we got the energy drop on the bolt. Hmm.
Okay, sorry about
Shoot
that.
the active. Okay, just a knockout on the active. So I think it's fine, right? With no energy on the Whelmer, I think that's okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
No
Like you.
snom.
Yeah. Not being threatened by reversal here, I think you're totally fine. Um, I mean, you do still fear the Drizzile giving setup, but I mean, you're not losing both this turn necessarily. So, like, to be honest, like he might be forced to have to use this just to go find Heavy Ball to get the mana fee, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, because other than that, like that bolt's just gonna sweep the bench. Yep, there it is. Yeah. Yeah, he's in a pretty rough spot. Having to shady dealings there is not ideal.
Yeah, I agree. Still though, what do you give them, right? Maybe just assume heavy ball for the mana fee and put it up into the
Yeah,
active.
I think so. I think, and which really also sucks too, because you're just giving up the fee best. But I think you just have to, because the Intellion's too important, and you don't want to lose Whale early. So you're forcing him to have a gust.
I think you give them the mana fee. You promote the mana fee, right?
Oh, sure. That would be the other play. You could literally just use it to buy a turn. Yeah,
Yeah. And
that's
then
fair.
again, it just falls into, good prizes, bad prizes.
Right.
Because you've
So
seen the Australian Bastion being taken last turn, but it's not.
the only, I mean, you run into this problem anyway, but like the promoting the mana fee though puts you in such a terrible spot if Lee finds Silent Lab, right? He's still playing lab, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You get put in a horrible spot as water if you promote that Manaphy with no way to get it out of the active, because then he's just gonna burn the Drizzile, right? Oh. Okay.
This is so risky. Oh yeah, there's
Oh,
Gladian
okay.
too.
Okay.
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 Man, this is pretty rough. But
Yep.
you see now that like water, like this is the truth about water and Drizzile and being able to search out these power cards essentially that let you interact with your prizes. Like just kind of can mitigate that in a way that other decks can't really do well. I was talking to Ghouls about this earlier. Like Le Parfum, with grass, you can go get your Gladian once, right? But then like water, you could go get Gladian, then the next turn Inteleon for 2 more trainers, and then scoop up Net the Inteleon, and then the next turn Drizzile for another train. It's just endless. That's where some of these other types just don't have the consistency to be able to interact with their prizes like that.
He promotes the whale. I don't hate it.
No, because looking at Lee's board state right this second, nothing is surviving. Well, okay. I'm going to say nothing is surviving even a wishy-washy hit. We could establish a washy next turn. Lee's just going to be content to take this whale, yeah. Lost City would be devastating.
Does the Drizzile have an energy on it?
Got something attached.
It does. It has a water energy attached.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Lost City.
No.
Yep. So this just got infinitely harder.
Yeah, this game is I don't want to say over, but yeah, this got a lot harder.
Shout out the Bolt. Once again, if you guys want one of these perlers, jump in our servers. Shoot Logan Davis a message, $20. We'll get them sent out to you this week.
Let's talk about why this is not over, though. Because as of right now, there are 2 attackers on Lee's board, which means there are a lot of live cards to be able to bring. Yep.
You're right. It's not over. But it's like you said, it's harder for sure.
Wishy-Washy's going to have to put in some big work if Evan wants to be able to keep pace now.
Got energy down on the Drizzile. Rizu. And then you get back with Milotic, you can get something back.
Tell you what, you're not getting back. You're not getting Welmer back.
That's right.
And I'll tell you what you are getting right here is Escape Rope and probably Blower. Like I'm not even like hating Escape Rope, Blower, blow away the Lost City and the Cape. It's all coming together here.
Do you even take the Cape?
Yeah. No, I think you do. For reasons because of the fact of you're gonna put 20 damage on this on it, then you can clean it up with Inteleon if need be, because this Raging Bolt's not dealing with Inteleon. Yeah, Evan's in a really good spot here, to be honest. Because it's all about board state. This is where the Atlanta tournament really showed me a lot about just. When your opponent only is putting a couple Pokemon down on the board, it's really hard for them to keep up with you.
Mm-hmm. Everything that you're doing. That's something that Lee talked about when, people say, the basic style decks are super broken and stuff. But, you look at, these evolving decks and how much onboard consistency that actually brings to the game. Self-explanatory, obviously, but, it's big.
Let's see. Did Evan get? It's 2 gold cards. So I know one of them still Blower. Is it Escape Rope 2? Yeah.
Yeah, he got Rope and Blower, and Lee's exact response is holy sugar honey iced tea.
Yep, makes sense. I mean,
it's good.
Blow away the Cape and Lost City. No,
he's
no,
thinking-
blow away. I would blow away that Lost City for sure. Oh well, I mean, but you're gonna take this Drudigan out permanently. Ooh.
I'm telling you, I
Ooh.
don't just that. Okay.
It's
okay.
scary. Yeah. Yeah, he's just gonna say, okay, yep. I've seen this before.
He needs 3 energies here. He needs Raihan DDE. No energy in the bin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He literally needs 3 to get it, and if not, then yeah.
You know, I love this deck. I love this deck, guys. Like, I'm not even gonna.
Oh, same.
I can't even like begin to not show the excitement that I have for it.
Mhm.
Yeah. I've played 2 decks so far since I've returned to the GLC that could actively win through a Lost City early like this. It feels really good. You have a way to like just set your pattern and find a way to win, right?
Yeah,
Like-
dude. Lee was like, "Yeah, I'm cruising. I'm lost zoning your whale."
Mhm. Felt like a great commanding position. And that's the thing, right? We you see who the target was there, right? And I mean, yeah, you still have to drop the right energy. But there was a target on the board there and it wasn't picked. I guess that, yeah, because not even an energy on the Whalmer, right? So you can't just go reversal and Whale Lord and then start swinging. Like he's still 2 turns, or at least 1 turn behind if you leave the Whalmer in the active. But you didn't have, man, if you never mind.
And now Lee's gonna have to bump Lost City himself for Stormy Mountains, right? Like it's gotta happen.
Yeah. Oh no! What do you do?
I've seen that play before, and I promise it's not good. You're about to walk yourself into a wishy-washy who's not gonna scatter. That's another thing about Silent Lab with this.
But he's 3 turns away from that.
Yeah.
No win, no snom, no.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. He is gonna snop the board. It looks like here. So that's the play. The Silent Lab to snop the board. But like, does he have access to another Pokemon? Like, what's?
Actually, I don't think he does.
No, that's
does.
not.
No.
This is. But this
That's
is
the thing.
knockout. This is knockout on Inteleon.
Okay, he's got the other Pokemon.
Yeah,
he's
he
got a
does have another
Drago in
Pokemon.
hand.
Yeah, so I don't even think you put the Silent Lab down. Yeah, he's just gonna hit this Inteleon. He's got just enough on it. It does have enough.
170.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay, how the turns have tabled again. That was a great play from Lee. It looks like because now a
And
lot.
he didn't even drop the Reggie Drago. What's the point?
Yeah.
Stick it.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, he
He's
has
got no
no
response.
choice. Exactly. Yep. I agree.
In
I
the
don't think
Lost
that play.
Cities.
This is why I like blowing away that
This
Lost
is-
City.
this
Like
is one of the
I
best.
see what I'm saying. Like I get leaving it in play to knock out the Drudigon, but you need after having your whale lost zoned. If Lee finds that counter, if he finds that knockout on the Inteleon, this is like devastating. Because now all your shady dealings is turned off the rest of the game. You want to be nesting for those cards, and like they're dead now. Like it's not good now. We just went from like literally the whole script is flipped over the last 2 turns rapidly into both players' favor.
Yeah, I would agree, but I don't see him finding a response this time though.
No.
He's just too far behind on board.
Yes.
Are we going to see it? The back to back? Evan's definitely going to play it out.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if nothing else for science, right? You just see how like
If
what
we
you would
go
do in these
back.
situations to pivot it, right?
Teammates. What a broken card.
You guys see now where that blower, like it's like now you're having to get back the blower to blow off this stadium. It's just like not good. At this point, the muscle band is not going to make a difference because you know Lee's sitting on Silent Lab. So next turn he's just going to snop whatever.
Also, too, like he could get he's going to get rid of the muscle band because right now he's 1 energy away from KO and a wishy-washy.
Yeah.
But again, like,
You just
these are
commit it.
signs of overextension. If you ever want to see what overextending looks like, here it is.
I mean, to be fair, Raging Bull got a long neck though.
He does. He's got a long neck. No, for sure. And there's nothing that he can do to answer. But then again, you're also in a I don't know, you're 5 cards in hand. Things can happen. I mean, I guess, soloing is cool because nothing is going to happen, and you know that.
Evan's gonna look back at that blower, and another thing is like so in the moment it did feel great blowing away the cape, but you gave him the muscle band. Like you gave him the ability to put the muscle band on to the Raging Bolt to take that KO in removing the cape.
Yeah, we were back on it before, but that's why I was thinking you just take City and Balloon.
Sure.
Then I give him a pivot, and then you can still take the play that you did to take the Druddigan KO and just leave it in the same spot. And then like Melodic can get the field blower back and then get rid of the cape, so you can take the KO on the Raging Bolt anyway. Right?
Melodic just attacked. That's great.
Oh, that's rough.
I mean, it's great though, because like Lee has got to put down Pokemon. I mean, it's okay.
True.
It's not a. And
what does the Melodic's attack do?
60, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing else, just raw
60, and then I think it does something. It moves something, right? Aqua Swirl
moves like an energy from your opponent's active to bench, right? Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
This.
Yep.
Oh my gosh! Look at that, boys. So Lee gonna get rid of his own tool.
But wait, he's got the muscle. Oh no!
Oh.
He played the field blower again just for the float stone.
But now he sticks Silent Lab and he blows up Octillery.
Yeah.
And then that's a wrap. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Got the prize cards flipped here. 4 still left for Evan. 5 still left for Evan. To Lee's 3. Now 2.
He had enough to knock out the active?
Through a cape? He blow away the cape?
I think he blew the cape up.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does have enough to get through the active then spent.
I guess like
only
he's
like 110.
Right.
Yeah, I'm assuming he's just afraid enough of sticking the lab and then not, and like giving him the chance to have the.
This is game over, gents. I hate to be the bearer of the bads for any water fans out there, but this is game over. Melodic down, reversal energy down, because reversal was what fueled that attack.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's the writing's on the wall.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
I think this bolt's gonna like sweep, right? Like 6-0 bolt. It's crazy. Crazy good.
Mm-hmm. And he's still got lab in hand.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Nice stretcher and snob. Stop, because I think the only nice stretcher target is the Feebas, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Realistically. Mm-hmm.
The Feebas.
I mean, I guess there's a world where. I mean, if I would think that Lee's gonna have a way to get other Mons out here, but there is a world where Washi could come down and Lee wouldn't have a response because Grass and DDE are burned, right? So Prisms has only route to attack with Drago, right?
Yeah, but there's a baton on the
Oh,
bowl.
sure. The baton, but he can melodic. If he can find melodic back, then he can melodic to get blower again and blow the baton off before he KOs.
Mm-hmm.
But that's asking for a lot, right? It is asking for a lot.
What do you guys get here? The Phoebus? The Snob?
Yeah, there it is. That was right. Yeah. So now it's for wrap. He took his only route, in my opinion. I think that was the only way he was able to do it.
Yeah, because I'm like you, Chuck. You would have had to have got rid of the.
Well, I mean, I
Now-
guess.
No, yeah,
well-
because muscle bands burn, so Drago
Yeah,
doesn't
muscle-
take a KO on Wishy-Washy if he can build one. But the problem is like, can he build a Wishy-Washy from a 4 or 5 card hand? You know, we're gonna have to try to play down and. Yeah, I mean, and see, like, there's Bucket. Like, it's all like out of sequence.
Yeah, you're probably better off there just digging for the few cards you can rather than getting the water, because you need the water for the wishy-washy, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's always a tough call, like making sure that the sequencing. It's like even if you can see a few more cards, like it doesn't really matter if you don't get the cards that you need anyway.
I don't even know
It's in the right
many-
order anyway. Oh, heard. Well, that's not good. We'll have to see what's going on there.
I wonder if there's a bunch of water prized. And Evan's just not kind of noticing it.
That
Like I said,
could
you
be
gotta
it.
you gotta get your counts. Like that's gotta be one of the first things you do.
Oh, for sure.
And it
Yeah.
also could be
No,
he's
there's the 2.
he's seeing how much he's going to be able to draw with the octillery. Probably is what that was, and realizing
Yeah,
it was a
you're.
little bit of a miss sequence.
Mm-hmm. That seems more likely.
You guys, the kind of people like me that when I'll have tats with Gary and I'll nest ball and then I'll like look at the top 6, be like, I wonder what that was going to be. You guys ever catch yourself doing that?
No,
No.
I'm not
I-
glutton for punishment.
No. I learned a long time ago not to do that playing Magic, because in Magic you mulligan, and if you keep a hand or mulligan it away, you look at the top card and think, oh, I would have been fine. You just have to learn like the right play is the right play. Don't do what ifs.
Right.
Yeah. You're right.
It's the boring answer. And now earlier I was like, nah, get the Max Elixir, go for it.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So we literally just had to bucket because Ian was the supporter. So like, maybe there wasn't a world where he could even get down to any cards to draw.
Mhm.
What does Hug do? Hug takes knockout, right?
No, it's
Yeah.
40 and paralysis. Does 40 take it?
Yeah, 40 would
Yeah,
take
yeah,
it.
yeah, it would. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then you just lose on the
On the
kickback.
spot.
Like,
Yep.
that's the problem. Yeah.
Yeah, Lee fell into all the right cards when he needed them most.
How it goes.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes the script is written for the back-to-back Drago boxes. Drago box wins.
Is wishy-washy
There it
in the
is.
prizes?
Yep. Scoop.
It's a scoop. We got it. Well, Drago Box ran it back to back. Ban the deck. It's too good.
Whale Lord was prized.
Well,
Yeah.
so his prizes, he had Remoraid, Manaphy, and Wailord. That is
Rimray,
rough.
Manaphy, Whale Lord, Brooklet Hill, and an Energy.
That's rough.
Yeah, they're pretty rough. It's pretty rough.
Yep.
But-
It happens.
Definitely no, definitely no shade to Evan or Lee for any of those comments. I mean, Lee played it exactly how he had to play it because Evan had everything in response to what Lee was doing. So, very good game there. Didn't really get to see much from the water side other than those couple of turns where it hit what it wanted to hit, but it was a 6-0 bolt, right?
Mm-hmm.
That goes.
Pick one
That goes.
bolt, but yes.
All right. Well, let's pop over one last time to the standings, we're going to see that when they report, Lee will go to 4-0. He will be the only, there we go, the only 4-0 on the knot. So Lee will take down tonight's tournament with Evan finishing 3-1. I don't see anybody else getting to 3-1. Castella did win, moving him to 3-0-1, so he will probably jump. Yeah, he'll jump Evan there, but great night for the Blazers, all in all. Very exciting night for us to be able to announce our new tournament series starting next week. So again, get in there with us. I know that it's going to be very exciting for all of us. You can expect to see most of us playing each week, and then this right here will be bringing the rest of the games to the rest of you guys. So I think that, like I've been saying all night, looking really forward to this Friday with you guys.
Heck yeah, come out and get you a badge. Come out and earn your badges.
That's right. Earn the badges. Just play to the Elite Four, be a champion, the whole thing. Let's do it all, right?
Heck yeah.
Well, guys, still got about 12 minutes left on the round, but with that being the quote-unquote championship match, I think that's a good place for us to get out of here on the knot. Guys, if you got any closing thoughts, I'll let y'all hit them in just a second, but one more time from me and from the team here at Turbo Blaze, we want to give a big thank you to our partners over at Collectors Connection. One more time, the website there, collectorsconnectionduluth.com, for their list of events that are happening nightly over there at their store. Guys, y'all got anything before we head out for the night?
Glad we ran it back. I'm glad we had a Blazers final. I thought it was pretty sweet, right? Showing off our two decks, literally the highlight, right? Can't get any better than that.
Yeah, I think two of the strongest decks in the format right there. Two of the best players on our team, two of the best players, doing it online. Evans is local league champion. At this point, GLC, Lee Hoffman. It's super cool to showcase a game like that.
Yep. And so I just did see a comment in the chat. I want to throw this out there before we head off the air. 9 p.m. EST Friday night. I know we've got a time converter in the post on our Discord. So if you go over to the Discord and you pull it up, it will show your local time on that post. And it's 9 p.m. Eastern, your time, whatever else. So we will see you guys out then. From me and the rest of the guys, thank you all for hanging out, and we hope that you have a great rest of your night. See you guys.